are you talking about?
Like, this is the craziest shit ever, right? Why are there so many women telling men what they said and what we don't like instead of asking us for clarity if they don't know?
Nobody said that, Kim. What are you talking about?
I just listen to y'all a lot. Y'all be saying two different things.
Even as good. Hold on. I am a phenomenal trainer. I can show you my work.
And Trey, even you said
Kim,
there's some women you can't get an ass for. I've heard you say it.
I said there are some. Listen, once I get you down to a certain point, because of the way your genetics are, your body don't bounce back. I do not mind a woman getting certain type of surgeries just to spot treatment. It is what it is. Some women cannot get their skin to tighten all the way up. I don't care how good of a trainer you are. Most trainers won't tell you this, and some of them lie to you. I know some women who got 5 kids and don't look like she had any. It's depend on your genetics, period. You can't get around it. I know a woman that had snapback on her first child, her second child messed up.
I'm not gonna say you said do the BBL and the surgeries, but I've heard other people.
BBL. See, I didn't say nothing about a BBL.
I just agreed with you that you say go work out, and it's some things that you can't do. But I've heard other people say other things. So I'm talking about and we talking about in general. I'm not talking about the men on the panel. I'm talking about in general. Y'all say y'all don't like BBLs, but all y'all fuck is BBLs.
Hold on, listen. Hold on. Let me say this. Just because you have an invasive surgery, that doesn't mean you're getting a BBL. You do know that, right?
Yeah, you can get a fat transfer. You can get a tummy tuck.
Why are you relegating everything to a BBL? You can
because I'm going off.
Kim, you can just get your skin laser. That's it.
See, you always want me to talk in general, but when I talk in general, y'all get pissed. In general, y'all niggas like bitches with BBLs, Trey. Like, quit playing with me.
Who said that?
Quit playing with me. In general, majority.
Okay, she's talking about majority. Okay, I got it.
I keep saying that, and you're not listening.
Bitches with BBLs want niggas with money.
They like women with big boobs and booty. They didn't say nothing about no BBL, and there's a lot of women don't have BBL and they still getting smashed. So what are we talking about, sis?
Respectfully, P Smurf, these niggas do. You think I just make this shit up on these niggas?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I do.
Why would I do that?
Because if women got flat pie butts these days and still getting smashed, what they want, we're telling you what they're desiring. You want a big. They want women with big butts and big boobs. But guess what?
That's my point.
They go and get a BBL. The women are getting a BBL because they want that attention. And just because they go and get it don't mean we want those.
I concede to that, I guess.
All right, so Angryman, let's get back to your original point, right? Because we don't flew out the handle. So you said that most men are slaves to their women, correct?
No, I said that's the point that George Bernard Shaw was trying to make in that quote.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to recite the quote? Because I don't think Sharon was here. Because, hey, Sharon, a lot of us actually bought Angryman's book, and so we're actually reading through parts of his book. Where we gonna try to get through the chapter 1.
We can't even get through the first 2 sentences at this point.
But it is what it is. It's still a good conversation. If it wasn't a good conversation, I would have been moved. But it was a good conversation. And Sharon is in the comments say he about to cook, so we gonna see. So
yeah. Shout out to the crew neck and the lavalier.
Yeah, we about to cook. We about to cook some Teddy Graham crackers right now. We about to make some Teddy Graham crackers.
Yeah, see, that's just like what Trey was saying to Kim earlier about genetics. Like it just depends on your genetics. Like for instance, Sharon has a tiny brain, but his head looks like he has a big brain. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on your genetics. Like if you were to look at him with that mega mind dome of his, you would think he was the smartest nigga in the world, but he's not. But
it's funny that he says I'm mega mind and he's the one that's bald head.
It was like
if he was to take that hat off, it would add an extra 5 to 6 inches of his height because his head is so damn big.
Yeah, but the difference is I actually have a big brain. That's the difference.
All right, so real quick, let's get back to the book real quick. So right here, so chapter 1, Sharon, is understanding female nature, right? So we're gonna go first and foremost. We must understand female nature, and more specifically, what drives female nature. And the first word that comes in is hypergamy. Would you agree, Sharon? Would y'all anybody?
Yeah, I agree that men are the most hypergamous in relationships. Yes, if that's what he's trying to insinuate, then yes, I agree.
How are men hypergamous?
In every single way, with the women that they choose is they got to be at a high level of the sexual marketplace. They got to be a high value in school. They got to be a high value woman. They got to be able to cook and clean. All the things that a man want from a woman, she got to be the utmost and the highest standard. So in actuality, men are the most hypergamous.
I don't think men are requiring their women to be Michelin chefs. I think they just want women that know how to cook. That's not high. I know you think that's high because you live in a feminist world where women can't cook shit. So I know you think that's way up there. That's not way up there. That's basic. That's a basic skill, knowing how to cook.
Right. Maybe to you that's a basic skill, but it takes time to be able to cook for a family, and it's not a basic skill because if it was so basic, then people wouldn't have to ask for it. Right? It wouldn't be demanded for a woman to do it.
Hold on, y'all. So let's see what the books defines. It said hypergamy. Called what's that word? Angryman. Colloquially, whatever.
Hold on.
Something is COLLOQU. Colloquially. Okay, referred to as marrying up is a term used in social science that refers to the practice of a woman marrying a man of a higher caste or social status than her. So who disagrees with that?
Sharon does.
Okay, explain that.
It's easy
because majority of the men that marry the women in general, the woman is at a higher status than he is, and we know that because the men ain't going to school. They ain't going in corporate. They're not going into the corporate world. So again,
real quick. So a man has to get in corporate America, have to go get an education through the system to make more money than a woman. Because I know electricians that will and plumbers that will walk circles around the average woman with a PhD.
Actually, here's the thing. He's repeating a myth. The myth that you just repeated, Sharon, is that men are not going to school. That's not true. Men actually go to college comparable to the amount of women that go to college. The only difference is that if you judge it based on a 4-year program, there's going to be more women. But the more years you add to it, the more you have men. If you look at a 6-year degree, if you look at an 8-year degree, the longer it is, you start to see an uptick in how many men actually go to.
And not to include continuing education. We spend a lot more time in continuing ed that adds on to the education that we get. So if you're talking about we definitely got women.
Peace, Murray, you breaking up, brother.
Yeah. So and so we just understand when it comes to the value of women, men want the highest value of women, the one that's at the highest social economic status, the one that is highest in the social field and all aspects of a woman. They do not men that have higher men that have
one at a time, fellas.
Men that are at high caliber, they are not dating people. They are not dating females at lower caliber levels. It's just not a thing.
So hold on, Willie. I got you. Hold on. We're gonna let Willie respond. So you're saying that. So Sharon, you're saying that It's
I'm
in
gonna
a woman's.
try to keep my answers into 2 words since I can't get a full sentence out.
No. We're gonna let you. You're gonna cook, bro. You're gonna cook.
No, you're not.
So you weren't finished
already.
So
no,
you
I
weren't
wasn't
finished.
I was literally talking.
Okay, go ahead. Finish.
Yeah, ask your question.
No, finish.
It's okay. The point is mute now. So go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish. Come on.
Go ahead. It's okay.
I'm not going to continue, brother. I'm a Taurus. I'm very stubborn. So go ahead,
my brother. Go ahead and ask your question so we could just move it. Let's just move it along.
Nah, I don't have a question. I'm gonna let you finish. I thought you were finished, so that's on me.
There's no way possible anybody on this panel thought I was finished while I was talking, but it's okay. We just move it. Let's just move it forward so we could just set the baseline. Like, let's let each other finish. I'll let people finish. Let me finish.
I got you, but you still have to make your full point so somebody can respond. So since you say I interject,
that's okay. You want?
Well, that's how we do it on my panel. But respectfully,
what I'm saying is,
since you're here,
what I'm saying.
Since you're here, I know. Listen, since you're here, I know a lot of people can't compartmentalize and have a conversation while they're talking. I get it. So we gonna go to how y'all run y'all panel. We're gonna let y'all talk for 5-6 minutes and then we'll interject. Go ahead.
No, we're not. I'm not finna sit here listening to nobody talk for 5-6 minutes straight.
Yeah.
This nigga's got 120 seconds at max, 140 characters or less. And then I'm tuning out. So if you can't make your point in 2 minutes, it's not a point to be made. You just rambling.
Facts.
Yeah, but I don't talk for 2 minutes. So
no, go ahead.
I barely got 2 words out. So again, so let's just start from zero and start with your question and let's just move forward.
What I was going to ask was, I was just trying to get an understanding, clarification that you're saying that it's in a woman's nature to, I mean, it's in a woman's nature to date down, and it's a man's nature to date up.
Yes.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
There's nothing that can be. There's no evidence of that other than personal opinions. One, hypergamy is about dating up for resources, for additional resources and status gain. That's not what men do. Men are visually selective. We want women that are going to make our lives easier. Women want men who are going to reduce the responsibility in life. That's not what men do. That's what hypergamous women. There's not a situation where men can be more hypergamous if, one, you understand the definition of the word, and two, you actually understand what women look for. Because if you're saying, Sharon, if you're saying that women are less hypergamous than men, so then that means that you would be admitting that you married a woman who was more important than you, had more value, more status than you did. And I don't think that's what you're going to say out loud. Yeah,
because that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying.
It does have something to do with what you're saying. If you're saying that men are more hypergamous and you're a man, that would mean that your wife had more status, more resources, so you needed her to make more money. You picked her because she had more resources than you did, and that she was higher status than you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not in the same boat as majority of men. I'm the minority of men. That's why I do not use That's why I don't use myself in most of these conversations. I'm talking about in general. So when I'm talking about in general, I'm not talking about myself for most of these things. Majority of men cannot take their wife out the workforce. So if I start talking about that, then y'all would say, oh, Sharon, you a minority. You are one off. So don't try to use me now and try to act like now I'm part of the general population. No, I'm not. I'm not a part of the general population in no aspects of a man. So you cannot try to throw me in now because it makes your argument looks decent. No.
So wait, let me ask you a question. Taking a woman out the workforce in America, what we talking about? Anybody can take somebody out the workforce outside of America in most of these non-American countries, non-Westernized countries. That's not a flex. Like if my friend lived in Thailand and he was like, yeah, my wife don't work. Of course you don't work. It costs you $2,000 to live over there. You can really live off 60 grand in a lot of those countries. That's not a flex. So when we say taking your woman out the workforce, we're talking about in America where it's expensive to. And then more importantly, saying that, you're not the exception or that you're not average man. What do you mean by that? Like how do you qualify yourself as not an average guy?
So what I mean by that, I took my wife out the workforce way before we ever decided to travel, way before that. And I'm paying for my whole family to travel throughout this globe, right? So it's not like I just decided to do that and it just happened because I moved here. So that's number one. So that's another fallacy as well, which is crazy.
Okay, but the point you're making is irrelevant.
I told you.
The point hey bro, check this out. My book, my nigga. Relax. I can talk while we're reviewing my fucking book, my nigga. We not doing that goofy shit. I know you simulcasting on your show and you think you a little star and all that shit, and you want to come over here and do your contrarian shit. But it ain't about you, my nigga. Calm your diva ass down. Somebody in the chat tell him he's cute, so he'll feel better. Like
hey, Willie, was you talking to me
like
just
I
now?
was saying, the point you made is
Dr. Willie, were you talking to me?
His viewers must be all women the way he's talking. He can't possibly believe this shit.
The point you made is irrelevant.
Dr. Willie, was you speaking to me just now?
The point you made
and I was responding to you.
Because the average man,
I wonder if the men are going to be honest about what this man is lying about in real time. The
average man does not
Sharon.
Does not pursue women that are of higher status than them. They don't do that.
Did he freeze or is it me?
No, he made a statement.
Oh, okay, that nobody cares about. So, like, I was addressing somebody, and then I get cut off in mid-sentence, and then now, I guess because he feel like he's not getting enough attention, he want to cry and perform. Sit your ass down. We would get back to your book when it's time to get back to your book. Ain't nobody trying to steal no show and be no damn star. Get out your goddamn feelings, be a man, and stop putting Beijing in your goddamn beard.
What are you doing right now? What do you call what you're doing right now?
I'm still trying to figure out what food and cooking
what do you call what you're doing right now?
Responding to you. What I'm doing right now is responding to you.
You're not responding to me. You're not responding to me. What you're doing is you're acting like a bitch. That's what you're doing.
Right, says the person that's acting like a bitch.
I'm so sick and tired of you hoe ass niggas jealous. I'm tired of your jealous ass,
you
nigga.
The whole yelling. I'm not jealous. How I'm jealous? You jump in.
I don't know how fucking long.
Listen, it is no way I could be jealous of a bald man that put mascara on his beard.
Yeah. Bro, really? you spend more time insulting than you
really?
Conversation.
Really? Really? You want me to tell you why you jealous? You want me to tell you why you jealous? Because all that shit you talk about don't mean nothing here. What means something here, you don't have. And that's why you jealous. That's why you jealous.
I get it. So I guess I'm jealous.
That's why you jealous.
Because I can actually, the things that I want to do
in my
life.
That's why you jealous, because you brought your whole ass up here, and the moment I tried to interject to be part of the conversation that's on a book review about my book, you try to flex. How the fuck you gonna try to flex and the shit ain't even about you, nigga?
And that goes to show he's being a diva at the moment, right? Me and Willie were just having a quick back and forth, and that's all that was happening. And then he got into his diva mode because, you know, he feels less of a man when a real man comes along. That's just what it is, and it's showing in real time.
Or we were reviewing my book. I decided to speak on it, and you had a problem with it. There's also that.
Yeah, because I was talking literally after Trey said, "Hey, Sharon, we're gonna let you."
And if I remember correctly, Trey just said something about talking for 5 minutes straight, bro. I interjected to participate in the conversation. You do this all the time, Sharon.
Right, and then again, so now let's be honest. We got a group of men here. Was I talking for 5 minutes, or was I about like a good 30 seconds in responding to Dr. Willie?
30 seconds in, bro. Don't do that.
Let's be honest. Let's ask the other men so we could be honest and hold this man accountable for lying.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you. To be quite honest with you, you spent more time complaining than having the conversation.
Answer the question. When I was answering Dr. Willie, did Angryman cut me off when I was 30 seconds in? Yes or no?
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm about to go check.
Yeah, that's how we know who's being the actual, who is acting like an actual bitch.
Wow, this is wild.
That's how we know who's acting like an actual bitch.
There's no way on God's green earth that you're gonna sit your black ass up here and gaslight me into believing I'm wrong for speaking during a fucking live stream about a review on my goddamn book.
We understand you wrote.
How much does it cost to drop this bitch, Trey? How much? How much does it cost to drop this bitch? Because that's the only reason he here. That's the only fucking reason he here.
$50.
That's the only reason his black ass is here. And anybody that don't see that shit is blind.
Blind to what, Trey? This man is triggered by a real man, bro. This is what it is. This is what
Trey, Sharon. Sharon, can I ask you? Hold on, please, Merc. Trey, guys, I'm finna get off. But Sharon, can I ask you a question? The first lines of the book was saying men are enslaved to women. So can you just explain that?
That's not what we was talking about, Sharon.
That is.
No, it's not.
No. We had moved on. We was on hypergamy. We had moved past that.
Don't fall for that shit, Sharon. You and Angryman have a back and forth cool. Me and you have our back and forth cool. We not finna just let her dictate what.
So now you're gonna talk about hypergamous women or hypergamous men?
We're gonna talk about whatever we was talking about in the conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about hypergamy in general, but Sharon made a statement about hypergamy that I think every man on this panel disagrees with.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not true. Right. The average man, regardless of his socioeconomic standing. So even if you're Sharon and you own a business and you make a certain amount of money, that does not negate the fact that other men still pursue women based upon something very different. Men don't pursue women based upon their socioeconomic standing. They pursue them based upon their physical beauty, their looks. And you know that, Sharon. I don't know why you up here capping.
Because I'm not capping. Right. So if we just go down the list of successful men and we look at their wives, a lot of times we can see the hypergamy in it. It ain't the man was this great, outstanding, over-the-top man that she went to go chase down. It was not that at all. And we know that for a fact. We know that men. We know that it's not a bunch of men going down to the Foot Locker after he is a multi-millionaire dating those type of women. That's just not happening. We just got to start being honest with what is going on, right? And
Now go ahead.
You got it.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out the average man. Let's do the average man, Sharon. Is the average man getting with the woman because of a credit score or because he's seen a fat ASS?
Yeah, majority of the men need a woman, so that would show to me that they are looking at the woman in a hypergamous situation. It's just what it is. Majority of men are not able to take care of the houses without their woman. I don't know why we act like
question, Sharon.
So by that fact that majority of the men, they are choosing women that can financially help them.
Okay, let me say it one more time. Sharon, you're not answering my question.
Good.
When a man initially sees a woman, is he getting with her because, hey, I'm hypergamous, she has a high credit score, or I was attracted to her physically?
If we just talking about, it's two parts to that. So if we just talking about sex, is the physical. When we talking about relationship, is the hypergamous. It's two different things.
How do you even get to know a person to even get in a relationship?
Because most people are finding each other through schools and through friends. They are not finding each other random, willy-nilly, just walking in the street. That's not
so no physical attraction.
When we talk about relationships, majority of people are not finding people random on the street. That's not how people are finding.
So again, the average man is not physically attracted to the woman that he decides to get with. The average, Sharon.
Hey, wait, and to clarify,
I don't understand where it's being missed.
Crazy work.
Hey,
I don't understand where it's being missed at. So I talk about relationship, having sex. Yes, it's only physical.
No, even in a relationship,
when we talk about relationships, so when we talk about relationships, that is a different conversation.
Sharon, even if we're talking about relationships, the average man has to still be attracted to the woman that he gets with. That's a fact.
No, majority of men are only attracted to that the woman has a vagina. That's it. It's the only thing you care about.
So If men were generally more hypergamous, we would expect them to consistently prefer women that make more money, have higher education, more power, and a higher social status, and that's just not true. Men tend to date and marry down, as across all ethnicities. Women tend to marry up because they're the ones that need the protection and provision, and the men with status means to provide. That's what they're trained to look for. Men are not taught to look for a woman who makes money. Men are not taught to look for a woman who has more status, because the majority of these men can't do those things. The fact that a man wants a woman who is not going to be a financial burden to him, as you said, need help, is because in America, the average man makes $52,000 a year. Having a woman who brings in some money is always going to help him, but it's also not independent on, it's not solely on men who think that way. Women want a man who can help them, not just financially, but physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And because of those, and because those are the things that women look for, if you look at what their dating preferences are, it tells you that they want men who are better than them. Women don't want men who are shorter than them.
Don't bring up the man's
less money than them, less educated than them. They want men who have the same, if not or more, than they do. Men will take women who have less. And if you want to prove that, just look at some of these women who have kids and that are married that are beneath. That's, to be fair, and we got to make it personal. So we'll say for both of us, look at the women who are beneath our women. Like, how many of those women who are beneath our women who are doing bad that still have families and still have husbands? That will go completely counter to what your point is.
All right. So if you're going to bring up the comparison of the average man making 50,000, what is the average woman earning?
Well, the average man's making 52. The average black woman is making 48. And mind you, we're talking about black women here.
So the average black man is making how much?
52.
You said change. Men, huh?
52 and some change.
And the black woman is making
42. I mean, excuse me, not 42, 48.
It's 48.
48.
Right. So it's about 3,000 difference.
Yeah, a little 4.
Right. So that's a extra what? $100 a month.
No, it's like an extra $400 a month, but yeah, something like that.
Okay. So I think we need to stop acting as if that extra $300 to $400 is like, no, let's be honest.
It's not an extra, right? It's an extra 48.
It's a game breaker for a lot of people.
It's not an extra 400, Sharon. It's the extra 48 because she brings all her money to the household.
48 compared to 52.
So it's
right. 48 to 52 is not right. So what I'm saying with the average, right, is not as far.
No, Sharon, I'm not on your side, bro. 52 is more than 48. And you were talking like most men are more hypergamous. That contradicts your point.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to be funny. If men were hypergamous, they'd have to date men. So the only men who are hypergamous are gay niggas.
Men are hypogamous. They actually date down, marry down.
Right. What I'm saying is that you cannot say 52 and 48 is so far away that they're dating down just because the number is slightly higher.
No, that's not why I say they're dating down. Yeah, that's not why I say they're dating down. They date down because they date women who have lower socioeconomic status, lower power, and typically when a man dates a woman, he's taking on more responsibility than he's getting help.
That is not so. We know that is not true.
No, we don't.
We know it's true.
The reason why we know it's not true.
No. The reason why you think it's not true. We don't know that it's not true. You can. I am open to having my mind changed. I think that you know that about me. So if you can change my mind, please, I'm open to it. Because
the men are not taking care of these things the way how you are saying, Willie, and we know that's for a fact. The men need that extra 48,000 to survive here in America. That is a need. Majority of men, they get out of the poverty line with their woman, being married to a woman, combining that 52 and that 48, and they raise up their income together. That's how a majority of us get out of poverty and get into the middle class world. That is what actually is happening. So we got to stop acting as if we are only talking about our women. So like black men and black women, we don't really do the hypergamous thing as much as the rest of the world do. Right. So, and we understand that because, we are in, the 52 to 48,000, we are equal majority of the time. So the hypergamous thing is different when we're talking about just black folks. It's a completely different conversation. I thought we were just talking about in general.
So now, even if we were just talking about if we're talking in general, the fact still remains that women date up, men date down. But if you want to just we can extrapolate and focus and hone in on on the black community, then yeah, I can concede to you that hypergamy is different for us. I can easily concede that point. It's different for us. But there's never going to be a concession that black women are less hypergamous than black men, because if anybody, black women date for survival and help more than any other race of women, because they have to. If not because of the decisions they've made, it's just because of the hand they've been dealt a lot of times. And another reason why is that a lot of black women think they have to win. They have to work and fight against the black men who are fiercely loyal to them when it comes to who they're marrying. They think that we're the enemy a lot of the times, and then they spend the majority of their lives trying to go get these degrees and earn this money so they can be independent of a man. When a black man earns a lot, when we say if a black man gets a promotion or gets a bag, the first thing he thinks of is he wants a family. He wants to be able to provide more for his family. When a woman gets that same bag, she tends to think, well, I don't need a man now, so I can go be a boss babe and go do whatever I want to do and not be under the authority nor the protection of a man. So that's a different conversation we can have. But even if we said generally speaking, sir, there's not an argument that can be made and supported with facts or statistics that are verifiable and from peer-reviewed people outside of anything that you want to say is opinion-based that is, again, going to show that women are less hypergamous than men. The only men who are more hypergamous than other men are gay niggas.
Well,
Willie, before Sharon speak, because Sharon about to speak, I just want to, can you give me an example of how men date down? Like, give me an example. Like, what job does she have and what job do you have?
It's not about the job.
It's about a job.
So then, tell me how men date down.
Don't lose your point, champ. Like,
I'm sorry, Sharon, my bad. I just want to know how men date down. Like, give me an example. This is how men
date down. Your husband is better than you as far as being more useful, probably earns more, probably is taller than you, probably is stronger than you. So everything that helps him survive in life, he is better at than you. That's how he dates down.
So it doesn't have nothing to do with income then. Is that what you're saying?
No, it can. That's another thing that usually happens. Men make more than women.
Okay, my bad, Sharon. Okay.
Mr. Willie, it seems like you're a walking red pill, and it's really annoying, bro. Like, you're not speaking in reality.
I couldn't give less of a damn.
All this talking down on women, all this like, oh, man, date down. I mean, woman was created for you. We are your gift. We are the crown on your head. Read your scripture.
But men do date down. So at the end of the day, it's a reality.
Like, if you want to be, if I'm a Northern, you want to be disrespectful, the fact that you're married proves that men date down.
Women are out there? Hold on, let me finish. How many women are out there giving felons? Hold on. How many women are out there giving felons a chance? How many women are out there giving? Hold on. Let me finish. How many women are out there giving baby daddies a chance?
You tell us.
How many women are out there?
You can't. How many women are out there? Spew out this stuff and not give us the statistics.
Can you wait? I'll wait.
No. Give us
because 52,000 a year.
Let her go. All you gotta do is let her talk. It's an easy kill. Go ahead.
Thank you. Appreciate it. 52,000 a year ain't much. So what we talking about? You gotta talk about
how much do you make a year?
And even if way more than what the hell you talking about, and then even if we so-called make a little bit less than you guys, I mean, just the woman herself brings the gold. I mean,
we've seen your man on live before, right? And we've seen.
I don't have a man. I don't have a man, and we're not taking this personal, really.
But you do understand that you've had a whole nigga on live arguing, and for you talking about
me off, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Can you stop?
And all that type of shit. Like, this is the conversation for you even being in.
This is pretty feminine. Are you done?
You acted.
Make sure you understand your place in this conversation. Like me and Sharon were having a back and forth. You don't even have anything to say here.
This is because I think you like me, and that's why you're so quick to cut me off.
That's cool.
Are you done? Can I finish? I was about to be done. I was actually about to.
You even being up here.
Ladies first.
Go. So Sharon, go ahead, big dog.
Oh, so you call Sharon a lady? Fucked up.
No, I'm talking to Sharon. Even
if this is a panel, this isn't Sharon and Willie show. Anyway, like I said, you guys are being very okay, Mr.
If it's the panel, then we want to stick to the subject that matter, and we're talking about how.
Okay, well,
we're not talking about dating felons. and we're not talking about.
So you're talking about dating down on women, but when we date felons, we're dating down. Fuck you, mean. When we date felons, we're dating down. Stop playing with me. When we date a baby daddy, when we date a baby daddy, we're dating down.
Who told you to choose them?
Talking about. And most of y'all don't even make 52,000 a year. But most of y'all don't make 52,000 a year. Most of y'all stuck at 33. Most of y'all stuck at 33 a year.
You would look for better. So you look for a reason.
I have great. Don't. This isn't a panel about Tierney's life, right? Let's stick to the topic.
No, we were talking about the book.
Let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic. Stop talking, y'all. After everything that's going on with Carmelo and the other black kids that got killed by the Chinese man, the last thing we should be saying is that black women is bringing you guys down. We're the ones out there fight for us too. Remember
nobody say that. So we gonna kill that argument, and we're gonna stick with the hypergamy argument. Go ahead.
So, like I said, I let the feminist. This is feminine energy. You can't even just let someone talk. I mean, like Sharon said, you guys are being disingenuous. We're not going to sit up and say dating a woman is dating down. That's why Miss Kim was asking, what's your definition of dating down if it's not money? So is it because she has children?
Did he not give her? No, hold on, y'all. Hold on, Tyrion. No, she was asking Sharon for an example. She wasn't asking everybody else. She was asking Sharon, what did he mean about when a man is dating down?
Right.
Oh, Sharon. Okay.
So no, it was Willie, but yeah. So I guess if we could go with that men are making 52,000 and the women making 48,000. I guess economically we would say that women are being hypergamous. Okay, fine. If that's the argument that y'all want to have, I guess technically by the numbers I can't have an actual argument by the $3,000 difference, that which is $300 a day, which people blow going to a goddamn restaurant. But educationally, hypergamy is different, right? Because I believe in a major study examining marriage patterns around the world, found that as women became more educated, they increasingly partner up with men who had equal or lower educational levels. So
I addressed that in the book. I addressed that study in the book because there's a part you're missing.
That shit is crazy.
Go ahead and cook, everyone.
You could have said that when I finished with the talking, bro.
But do y'all not want to be educated? Is that what you're saying?
And so,
bro, I'm a holler.
Also, men may also be.
Hold on. What's your name?
I'm gonna holler at you later, fam. I got better things to do than niggas up here clout chasing and shit, bro. Like for real. Yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga. I'm talking to you and your little buddy Tyranny down here. Like niggas can't even have a damn conversation about the shit without y'all's extra.
Right. So hold on, Am, don't go because we reading your book respectfully, right? So we're not finna do that respectfully. So I'm gonna get back to reading your book, and we're gonna let Angryman make his points. If y'all can't let him make his points, then I'm just gonna have to start doing what I need to do. And I'm not trying to go that route. All right. So let's just stay with the conversation. If we can't stay with the conversation, like I said, I'm doing this supporting him. If Sharon got a book, I'll support him. I'll support anybody that has a book and put it out there to the people for them to purchase and put money in your pocket to for you and your family. That's what I do. So it's all about Angryman, respectfully, right? So I chose to do this with my platform tonight. All right, so
hey, get to these super chats real quick before we move this conversation forward. This nigga gotta go.
Okay, hold on. All right, bet. Let me read this super chat.
Yo, so Sharon, are you talking about a 2012 study?
Hold on. Damn, let me get the super chats real quick. All right, just real quick. All right, MC Heavy Tits. Sorry, I came in late on the convo. Lotus Flower, $20 high. Just send us support. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. MC Heavy Tits with the $4.99. Willie speaking facts. We are irresponsible when we have kids by dudes we don't even like. When we could have basically been more selective. Hey, she on point with that. And that's a woman being accountable.
Yeah, but y'all just said one.
Real DJ Ghost. Sharon is too much like a female cornball for real. All right, hold on.
How is that possible?
Hold on.
How is that possible that I'm feminine?
Let me finish.
I'm just trying to answer the super
no,
chat.
I got you. The real Ghost DJ. Sharon is a female and a big grifter. Weak ASS. The real DJ said, "Dude, you embarrassed. Left your ASS tyranny." Y'all know I don't use profanity, so I'm abbreviating it. High tolerance 2500. Salute to the panel and big ups to Am. That is this Beetlejuice rocking a wig. Oh man, see, I didn't know they was doing that rap. Okay, and Willie with the 50. Okay, so he dropped. Okay, I think she already dropped. Well, she saying she was getting dropped. Okay. All right, Tiffany, you want to bring yourself back? All you gotta do is pay 50 to bring yourself back if you decide to bring.
She don't have enough cash assistance on her food stamp card to get back on this show tonight. Trust me.
That's
baby
terrible.
daddies and felons.
Okay, all right, go.
Peace.
All right, so let me address the comment she did make about the baby daddies and felons, right? So if a woman decided to date a felon, to me, you're actually trying to get with somebody who absolutely has nothing. That doesn't even count for dating down. Would y'all agree?
But it doesn't.
Yeah, but I thought we don't talk about people who not on the panel.
It doesn't.
No, I'm talking about the talking point. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the talking point about dating felons. What are you talking about? We're not talking about her. We're talking about her talking point. But go ahead, Angry.
No, that's still not dating down, because a lot of times women will date dudes that's felons or dudes that's from prison because they feel those dudes can protect them. So that's still choosing a man for something that he can do that she possibly can't do as well. So it's the same thing.
So you saying a man that's in prison can protect her?
No, that's out, that was in prison. That's out of prison. You feel
but
that?
I think she was talking about where you know how these women marry these men that are locked up. I think that's the context she was meaning about dating down, by dating a man that's actually in prison.
But another thing that comes into play with that is a lot of those guys went into jail for what?
Wait, but Trey, hold on. To be fair, it's not dating down for a person that's on food stamps, living damn near barely above the poverty line.
Give us a realistic dating down, because I still don't even know that.
Because if that felon come out and start getting back to a bag again, he's still gonna be above her. So like you would have to have like who give me a wholesome girl to be on the show that got her shit together. Like one of them to be.
You want to be on our show?
Huh?
They're on my show?
Yeah, just give me pick
Becky from New York.
Rebecca for sure. Yeah, Rebecca.
All right, so cool. So she would have to be dating.
So y'all don't see me right here.
Down.
This good wholesome.
You married. We're not talking about married women.
I'm just joking. I was joking.
A motherfucker that's barely getting by. You know what I'm saying, with a bunch of kids in a one-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying, with a dirty bathroom, dating a felon. That's not dating down. That's dating across. Because his cell was probably cleaner than the apartment was. So we can't say that's dating down.
And a lot of them went to jail for hustling. So they have potential. They just put the potential in something that was, deemed negative, which now they can do the same thing on a dispensary.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that we'll say that a felon could be dating as somebody's equal that's going to work, living a life. Let me also shout out to Cass. I've said, Sharon, please keep flexing on them player. I gotcha. So so is there any instance when a felon, we got to be able to agree that could be a man looking for hypergamy, dating up. A homosexual is a man that is dating up. A man that needs his woman, and he says, can I flip your income tax? That is him dating up. And the educational situation, we understand that it is a difference as of lately. And that's one way of how it's being hypergamous, right? Another thing is, since it's about what a man can do, also men may actually be more hypergamous when it comes to their attractiveness as well, right? There is where the concept, I think that's where we can really get interested, is when we changed the definition of hypergamy when we said that a man that is going to jail, he still is dating down on a woman, right? So we're not going by the actual definition. We're going by some conversational definition, right? So now when we put women in the certain stats, what is a high level woman? Majority of men, they want the high level woman. They do not want the average girl that is walking down the street. So that's why I say men are more hypergamous. They want that Instagram model.
All right, so real quick,
what you're saying is nonsensical. And the reason why what you're saying is nonsensical is because the only place that hypergamy can exist is a male-dominated society. So by definition, when a woman dates a man, she's always dating up in most cases because she lives in a male-dominated society.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess it's no way for a woman to ever date down, according to what you just said. So that changes the whole definition of hypergamy in the first place. If we go by your definition of what
makes it very difficult for her to date. It makes it very difficult for her to date down.
Angryman, to be fair, women date down. Well, women don't date down, they fuck down, but they always want to marry up.
Yeah,
like that's what women won't be dating down. Like they won't have long-term relationships with niggas beneath them, because in black women, I just think it's impossible for them to do so, because everything about how they respect men is tied to what he can do for her. So a dude who has less than her can't do much for her, but she'll fuck him though.
Yeah, but that's
that nigga to make sure waffles at Waffle House.
But that's my point. The point that I'm making is that even at a man's bare minimum, there is something that the woman can benefit from. Even at his bare minimum, even if he's a homosexual, there is something that she can benefit from.
Agreed.
At the very least, she can benefit from him physically protecting her. At the very least.
She's protecting him.
No, she's not.
She gave him a place to stay.
That's not protecting him.
That is literally one of the ways that a man that does not have the physical strength to protect is he will move his woman out of a bad neighborhood. That's literally protection. Now all of a sudden that giving somebody a roof over their head is not considered protection. You got them out the street. That is literally protection. So like we cannot keep changing it.
It's not protection.
But that's provision. Like here's the thing, Sharon. You can consider it protection by moving your woman out of a bad neighborhood. But there's also another form of protection, which is you being able to protect her from harm in that bad neighborhood. That's also protection. If you're a dude that lives in a neighborhood where you're the type of guy, don't nobody play with you, don't nobody want to mess with you. There's literally women, like for instance, prime example, my wife, when she was younger, she could literally walk through Queensbridge just off the strength of who her father was. Nobody bothered her. Nobody do nothing to her, none of that, because they knew there would be repercussions. So even if you consider it, okay, it's protection because you moved them away from danger. It's also protection when you're able to stop danger from happening to them in a dangerous place.
Right. So, for example, if I was walking down the street with your wife in Queensbridge, she would be my protection. Literally.
Yes, in that case, but by proxy. Right. It's still him. That's the reason she can, extend that to you.
So that's the same thing he said about you being a homosexual. If she give you somewhere to live, then she's your protection.
Right, by proxy.
That's the same thing.
No,
right. So that is the same thing.
So what I'm saying, Angryman,
it's not the same.
What I'm saying. I think we have a delay. Go ahead. I think you was talking. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go.
So what I'm saying is by proxy, she is given protection and provision to the homosexual by moving into her space. And also, we got to stop acting as if women are not out here protecting alongside her man as well. A lot of times when these fights are happening, is that woman is also protecting her man by doing certain things. By saying, "No, babe, let's go." and de-escalate her man to move on and keep it going. And it's so many ways, it's so many nuances when relationships where we protect each other, and it's not just a one-sided protection.
Okay, but here's the thing with that, right? So what we're talking about, we're not talking about average, because what you're talking about when you're talking about, okay, she put a roof over his head, you're talking about protection from the elements. You're talking about protection from rain, sleet, hail, snow, cold, that type of shit. That's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about protection. I'm talking about the fact that that particular woman, if she lives in that house by herself and a man breaks into that house, her likelihood of being able to avoid being physically harmed would be if he was there, if he was physically there. If he's not there, that's a totally different situation. So even in the case of her providing a roof over his head, he still offers the bare minimum of physical protection if somebody were to break into that house. That would be a totally different situation if she's there by herself, barring any other type of weapons or stuff. If she's got a gun, that's a different story. But
okay, how about this? How about we come to a middle, Angryman? Maybe, right? So I think the issue that I have that we saying that hypergamy is uniquely female, but I think if we was to just do the research, I think it would suggest that men and women both date up. They just tend to prioritize different things, and I believe that gap between them is shrinking. Would you be able to agree on that statement?
So that goes back to the study that you were talking about. And like I said, I referenced that study in the book, where it was 2012 study, 1,900 some people over 27 or 37 countries, where they basically said that as those countries got more equality, the two would pick equal things. But there's also another study, right, that points out that as women's status increases, their socioeconomic status and things of that nature, right, those women complain about the fact that their pool of potential dating partners shrinks, right? It gets smaller. You feel me? So the problem we have with this, and then with the men, as their status increases, they feel like their dating increases, their ability to get more women increases, right? So whenever you have this thing of equality, right, what happens is, as much as that one study tries to say, oh, they picked the same thing, no, what actually happens in most cases is when men and women are at the same level, women view the men at their level as below them. They still look for someone that is a little bit higher than them. So that's the reason why in that study, they noticed that the women who increased their socioeconomic standing started complaining about how their dating pool was shrinking. Instead of them just saying, oh, well, I know people that are at my level and I'm able to pick from my level and blah, blah, blah. They felt like they had less to choose from. And the main reason was because they were trying to pick men that were still above them. And so the higher they went up that ladder, that group of men got smaller. You get,
and that's financially you talking about?
Yeah, financially, as far as
strictly.
education, financial, career, all of those different things.
And so, the men, they are hypergamous. So would you agree with me that the men are hypergamous with attractiveness?
Yeah, but that's not really.
You can't use hypergamous
it's a social status. No, attractiveness is a social status.
It is
literally.
It is.
Okay, so that's why I'm bringing it into the context, because we talking about social status, right? That is a social status.
They don't pick women because of that, though. They don't pick women because their beauty puts them in a higher social status. They pick them women because their beauty is what they're physically attracted to biologically.
Yeah, it's a biological thing. So it's not. No. It's not like wait. Wait. Let me say
there's nothing hypergamous.
Angryman, you know.
Wait a minute.
Sharon's running out of bullets.
Might actually
trying
agree.
to find bullets.
There is in this day and age, there is a case for men picking a specific type of woman with a specific type of looks because they believe it will increase their social status amongst the men.
Now that is a fact.
So that does exist. But here's the problem, right?
That's biology as well.
When you start going into that, the reason that has came about is because you have more socially awkward men than you used to have back in the day. So because of the whole the incel thing and the social awkwardness and all of those different things, you have men that don't get their status from, you know, being out there with the guys, roughhousing with the guys, you know, the normal way of doing it. You know, we all got our status by hanging out with each other, fighting, playing sports, all of those different things. So when you have guys that weren't outside like that, many of them, they think if they pick a woman that is a quote unquote dime, that's going to raise their social status amongst the other men without them having to do the other stuff.
That's a
perfect. Well, hold on. So we can kind of I just want to ask one more question. Then I just want to ask one more question. So we can kind of agree with the attractiveness, how the world is changing. We can kind of agree with the attractiveness. Men are hypergamous with that.
No.
What about the educational level? Since women are usually dating men at lower educational levels than they are as we move forward into this new world. So would you agree with that one as well?
Nah,
no,
because you have, when you look at, like, I wish I'd have wrote the numbers down, but I did a show where I was going over the numbers of college students when it comes to men and women. And I didn't do it for all races. I just did it for black people. And what I noticed is that, yeah, there's a lower number of black men that go to college than black women, but it's not so the gap isn't that big. I think it was like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was somewhere like 100,000 difference, right? As far as
and so that's why I said that gap is shrinking, Angryman, and maybe that's why I was saying maybe we could come to a middle where like the women hypergamy and the men hypergamy is just a little slightly different.
I don't want nobody jumping in. All right, real quick. Hey, Rob came up. She said she's gonna go to bed. She just want to interject real quick. So go ahead, Rob.
I just came up here. Hey, I just came up here. Yeah, I know. I came up here to tell the truth. Let's not act like women don't be settling for dudes, right? No woman really wants a man that is of a lower status or caliber than her. They will have a filler, right? Y'all talk about this all the time, how women will have a roster of men, right? The man that's for sex, man that's for dating, this, that, and the third, or whatever. What these gentlemen are saying is true. 666 was a whole thing that y'all were arguing about ad nauseum because women want men that have 6 inches of penis, make 6 figures, and are over 6 feet tall, right? Because they want men that are doing well. You don't want to have children with someone that's a hustler, that's the street dude, that's of lower import. This is why a lot of women complain about their baby daddies. So, like, when we're talking about hypergamy, that's about marriage. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's dating, but it's dating intentionally to get married. A lot of these women are simply making bad decisions and they don't want to be in those type of relationships, which is also why when women are not with men on a certain level, they also cheat on them with the dude that makes more money. So inherently, biologically, women want men that are doing better and that are making more money than them. Like, I don't understand how this winds up being a whole thing. I don't understand how women come up here being disingenuous, because if you wanted these dudes that weren't doing that well, then the marriage rates in the community would be much higher, and they're not.
Shut.
So real quick, Rob, as a woman, hold on, y'all. So as a woman, you're saying that, do you believe that women are more hypergamous or men?
Women.
Okay. So that's coming from a woman, Sharon. Do you have any pushback?
Yeah, my pushback is more in the middle in this day and time, is that women date up for the reasons that Raw is saying, And men also date up for the reasons that me and Angryman was starting to get to some kind of a middle ground with attractiveness and education. And
No, that's still not
I think that gap is shrinking in between the two.
But I think using education is a disingenuous vantage point.
It's a social status.
Hold on, because you don't want anybody to interrupt you, so please don't interrupt me. It's disingenuous in this conversation because men can go to trade school. A man could get a trade for 8 months and come out the gate making $100,000 a year. HVAC, electricians, and that still would put them in a higher category and rank than most women.
So,
no,
that's not. I got a question for.
Yes, it does, and it's less day. It's less day.
But not in a social status. If I'm in an elevator with a group of corporate dudes, it doesn't matter if I'm making more money than them. If I got dirt on my boots and a hard hat, the social status, they will be deemed as higher regardless of how much money I'm making, regardless if I have my goddamn company, regardless if I got 20 people under me. We talking about status, not actual incomes.
I disagree.
Wait. So you saying the guy with the construction hat is gonna get more women than the guy with the?
No, that's not what he said.
Is that what he said?
No, that's what she said. He moving the shit out.
But I do got a question. So I think that.
Did you hear me talking, Angryman?
I was actually.
No, you wouldn't talk. Don't yell at me, nigga. You ain't yelled at nobody else.
Me and Rob was going to
Sharon and Rob was having a conversation.
About to rebuttal the social part.
Let Sharon and Rob finish, and then Monk got it.
They was
so if you're in an elevator with corporate execs, which means you're probably going to a specific event or what have you, I think it's disingenuous to say that someone that has a trade doesn't know how to dress appropriate for certain situations. If you have the certain economic standing and you can go shopping for your clothes, you're not going to certain events with dirt on your boots and dirt on your backs. Like, that's just not what's happening.
That's not the premise that I said. That's not the premise. The premise was that not an event. If I'm going in a elevator, I'm going to check out a job, whatever I'm doing in this corporate building. I'm just in the building on the elevator, and I got my work boots on and stuff like that because I'm working the same way how that man is working. That social status is going to look like he is above me socially because they don't know how much money I'm generating at all. Is what I'm saying. The social status, not.
But that's the inherent premise and principle of social status, right? It's how much money that you make.
No,
the doors that you can actually open.
No, so we know that.
That's literally being disingenuous right there. That's literally being disingenuous.
Disingenuous.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
Because disingenuous is not a word. Like, let's use right words. Thank you.
Hold on, y'all. It's on Mark.
He stepped away.
I use took it instead of taking. I don't care. You know what the hell I'm
black
saying.
men to black women is 12%.
Yeah, hey Trey, since Mont stepped, I was supposed to want to be cute about after him. Your degree doesn't help your social status. It helps you saying because men don't give a shit about degrees. Yep. The only time your degree matters is when you're applying for a job,
and that don't even.
And a lot of times, people say again, as an employer, we take experience over a job. Men aren't looking for women with degrees because that helps their social status. Maybe because it makes them more confident and more capable as being able to impart education to their children. But they're not using that as a reason to say, okay, I'd rather my wife be fat, obese, and ugly with a degree than her be fit, feminine, or whatever the other F is without one.
Friendly.
Yeah, there you go. The other that's not how masculine men think, let alone the average man. Nothing about a woman's earning potential is what makes her attractive to most men. There are some men who look forward to it.
That is not true.
There's some men who look forward to it. I mean, and that's fine. The problem is that we can't say that your education means for a social status makes you higher social status, because if that was the case, then if our education is what made us higher social status, imagine somebody that's got 3 master's degrees and makes 10 figures a month. If that would put him in a higher social status than 99.9% of humans. So if that's the case, then if your social status would matter so much, you couldn't even have a conversation with that man because he's so far above you. And men don't look.
And let me also piggyback on that.
Crazy. I don't understand these. I don't understand these imaginary premises that y'all have.
Hold on. Let
Hey, I'm talking to
Sharon.
Sharon. Like me and
Let
Sharon
reply.
Go ahead. Don't stop interrupting, bro. Let him talk.
So let me also
sound like y'all niggas going back to McDonald's to pick up bitches.
So
yeah, but we not. Sharon, go ahead, champ.
That's what I heard.
So
Is that
can I
what you
drop
said,
the Sharon, Trey?
Kim is funny as hell.
Sharon, go ahead, dog.
So if that chick
Willie, you not gonna
like,
answer that question?
if that chick
Can
look
Willie
like,
answer that question?
if that chick look like Aaliyah, Vanessa Williams,
And she at McDonald's, you taking her
it
down.
don't matter if she at
Damn
McDonald's.
right, I'll take
You
it.
taking her down.
So,
Okay, that's my only question. Thank you.
it's interesting that y'all believe that how people.
Hold on. Wait.
He can go in a second. Everybody.
Wait.
Trey, can I speak on here? Or no.
No,
Hold on.
Everybody else can speak, but
Hold
me.
on,
Y'all
y'all.
can
Hold
go
on.
Angryman.
Hold on. Respectfully, no. Hold on. First of all, let's just put context to this. I mishandled this panel today, and it's cool, and it is what it is. Because this I was supposed to be reading this book, which is Angryman's book, respectfully, right? So I started adding people. It didn't go. It's not going the way I thought it was gonna go. It is what it is. But because I felt like the conversation was going good, we're gonna continue to have the conversation. But if Angryman start talking, it ain't got nothing to do with that nigga goddamn following none of that nigga. Because I got just as many followers on all my social sites too. For all you niggas that don't know, let's stop playing with a real nigga. So again, it's about his book. So that's why he can interject and we can hear from him. So it ain't got nothing to do with
book too,
y'all gotta stop that lame stuff, my nigga. Real talk. But go ahead, Angryman.
Man, fuck that book.
You can have it right after this either, man. The conversation actually done started getting good. But here's the thing, Kim. I just had to address you real quick. You're not gonna do
Trey
that.
eating McDonald's right now.
You're not gonna do that, Kim. You're not gonna say, oh, so basically you'll do XYZ. I got it. You can't say.
Well, I was asking Willie. He didn't answer the question, Angryman. I was asking him.
No, you slid that in there. What I said was this: if a dude is a multi-millionaire and he ride through the drive-through of a fast food restaurant, if the chick working the drive-through is bad enough, he hollering at her.
Facts.
That's just real. You can say what
then
you
y'all just dumb, Angryman. Then y'all just stupid.
Sound like you hating.
That sounds like a lie.
I'm talking then y'all stupid, Angryman. If y'all would go to Chick-fil-A and get a woman.
Based on the
she gotta be old.
Man, just say okay, bro. Don't have a conversation. Just say okay, champ.
So by that logic, and that mean y'all stupid when y'all be dating dudes that's ugly as hell, but they got money.
Look, let me say this because y'all about to start cutting up. Y'all about to start cutting up. I'm about to leave.
I'm sorry, Ms. Rob.
Just wait 1 second, Rob. I got
hold
you.
on, because this gonna enrich. It's gonna enrich your.
But I want to respond to what you first said. Now you about to say something else.
Go ahead, man.
All right.
Don't forget that point, Angryman and Willie.
So
y'all
Rob,
pick up them hoes from McDonald's. Sorry,
you know for a fact.
Sound like some hate.
Hey, Rob, you know for a fact how you make your money matters. I can take, when we start talking about status, you can have a trash man that makes 100,000 and you can have an entry level executive making 70,000, and that executive will be actually a higher social status than that trash man, even though that he makes his money that way. So I think it's being unrealistic saying that since you make more money, you at a higher status than me. This is why we have categories as white collar and blue collar. And it's one of those words that says that we white collars are typically higher status than blue collar, even though blue collars be plumbers, get dirty and make more money. It's how you make your money. Right.
Okay,
that's
so let's break it down to brass tacks, right?
If I use your logic, then I could say a damn cop got more social status than the next motherfucker simply because he's a cop. That's a bullshit example.
Yes, in America, yes, you could say that in America.
That's some bullshit. A cop shit.
So here's the thing. When we're talking about social value, I did put a link in the back chat that you guys can look into. Social value actually depends on your influence, and it really depends on your prestige, your influence, and how much money you actually make. When we want to talk about people having more respect, did we not forget the whole five families and crime bosses and the mafia, right? Because they had a lot of respect and they had a lot of great people because why they made a lot of money. But what I was gonna say before I get out of here, to Kim's point, right? A woman has a better chance of getting picked up and married at McDonald's than a man that works on a garbage truck. No woman is going to go up to a man on a garbage truck and say, "Oh, you fine as hell. Let me get your number. We need to holler." You're gonna be like, "Ew, gross. You stink. Oh my god, I can't be bothered or whatever."
If
But a
if
man,
he's fine, she will.
no, no, she won't.
Yes, she will. If he's attractive, hell yeah.
Just for the
I
mere
agree, Robbie, with what you said about
They
we
housing
not.
niggas in jail
But I
because
don't
they
think
have.
it's cool that niggas. Hold on a second, sir. I don't think niggas go to McDonald's to pick up bitches.
But they do. They pick
But
them
I
up at
know
the
we
Waffle
ain't picking
House.
up no garbage
Angry
man, so
Man
I agree
wasn't
with you on
saying
that.
that.
Hold
He
on.
was
Right,
You
but I think Angry Man's point is that you don't have to be sitting at corporate America. You don't have to be at the reception desk at the you know what I'm saying at the front of a Fortune 500 company to get picked up and married well. You can be working at Dave and Buster's. Look at the girl that whatever was that killed herself in the football player. She was working at Dave and Buster's. He was a whole NFL player. Get into it. That was in I think North Carolina. I got to do some more research on that just to point the fact
Robbie, is that majority or
that happens often. It happens often when we're looking at athletes in particular.
Yeah,
Athletes in
men date
particular,
down way more than women date down. Like y'all tripping.
they
That's
they
true.
really they really do. Like
I
okay, let's
believe
say
they date down, but I don't think they going all the way down to Dave and Buster's.
No,
no.
but
So
they do.
bullshit.
I
hold
didn't
on, but
say that.
Okay.
this is the
Well
thing
then y'all
about
should
that,
look
right?
at your own
Hold,
selves. Y'all should look
hold
at
on, Kim.
yourselves.
Okay,
Everyone,
so who are
Hold
you
on.
to
Wait.
to
This is the
base
thing.
our
This is
value of someone by where they work? That's a moment
hold
in
on.
time.
Hold. This is the thing about that, right? Women get their social status based on their looks, right? So, for example, beautiful women don't work at Walmart, right? And if a beautiful
that's
woman
not
works
true,
at a
Mutt.
That's a
Walmart,
man.
hold
That's
on,
what
Get
I'm
listen,
out
saying.
of
They
here.
No, no,
disputing that
no, that's
too,
Fuck
not
around
true.
man.
with these
do it.
niggas,
That's
They
man.
not
disputing
true.
that. Like,
Mutt,
let
what
me
are we
finish.
seeing here?
This shit.
Mutt.
Hold on,
No, no,
hold
no,
on,
no. Let
Trey.
me
Mutt,
Are
finish.
you
No,
saying
no,
that
no. Let me
it got
finish.
models working in
Bro, hold on.
Walmart?
Hey, Sharon, watch
You
this.
fucking
Nigga,
Hold on.
right.
nigga, hold on,
Let
Mutt.
me finish. No, no,
Look,
no, 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 no. I'll when I'm done, I can watch
nigga,
this.
down the street right now
Beautiful
at this
women.
Walmart by
This
my
shit is
crib, nigga,
No,
is
crazy,
a
no,
bro.
no.
baddie,
Hold
nigga.
on.
You
Trey,
niggas
I get it. You gonna give me
delusional.
an example?
Go ahead.
Beautiful women don't work at Walmart,
You're
and if
But you know the
smoking.
lady who
let me
built.
finish, and if they do, they won't be there for long, right?
Yeah,
Women,
you added some shit
listen,
in.
listen. I used to know a man who he tried to
You
recruit.
see how niggas be fixing
Hold
that
on,
shit?
Yeah,
let
Hey,
but
me
trust
finish
that shit,
talking.
right?
Jesus,
hey,
Yeah,
nigga,
he
I know a
fixed
chick
that
at
shit,
Walmart
boy.
right now that made me do
let
Y'all
this.
me
cut
fin-
him off halfway in
let
the
me
sentence.
let me finish talking. So this is the thing, right? I knew a guy who tried to get me to come work at his glasses store, right? He sold high end designer glasses, right? He like, yo, come work there. I want to build with you, right? I'm like, I remember your store. Like, you normally have some bad bitches working in that joint. He like, yeah, but they come in there, they work for like 2 months, and then they out of there. I don't never see them again because a fucking nigga with money pick them up. Like that's how women get their social status. Like a woman, if you're beautiful, you will inevitably you will be out of there. Imagine like a woman right now, extremely attractive, beautiful. She got 2,000 followers on Instagram. As soon as she start actually posting, that shit's going to skyrocket, and she's out of there.
This
So,
shit.
so
Yeah,
I want to
who
say that.
believes you?
Hey, Mutt, and all a nigga doing is using them for a cum dumpster, nigga.
So I
Who
said, Angry
believes that?
Man. I do agree that women are they're
Pump and dump,
hypergamous.
Mutt.
So my question to you, when I looked it up, I think a couple weeks ago, they said in marriages the gap is typically between $5,000 to $10,000. That 5 to 10,000 a year average. So is that enough to say that they're super hypergamous? So it just have to be enough, a little bit more than what the woman is making.
What?
Is hypergamy
Who are
synonymous
you
with
asking that to?
He said
Angryman.
but I just
So
wanted to ask that clarify. Are you saying that hypergamy is synonymous with gold digging?
no, what I'm asking is, if we're looking at the gaps between married men and their husband, I mean married women and their husband, they said the average gap is between $5,000 to $10,000 if they was to take them all. So majority of the people are actually closer into the same tax bracket. Yes, they're hypergamous because their men are making more, but is it a big enough gap that it's making a difference? Angry man.
I still don't understand what the fuck he's asking.
Basically, what he's saying is $10,000 is not hitting or nothing, and that means that women are not hypergamous, and that's why I asked him the question that I
Man,
asked
either
him: Is
man,
he
shut
trying
up, man. You
to
tripping.
First of all,
make
like,
it
Bro,
synonymous?
you know, either
so,
man, you know when men date down more than women, bro. Why you come up with this lame stuff, bro?
but here's the thing.
Did you didn't even understand what I said, Trey?
I'm gonna tell you why this is happening. I'm gonna tell you why guys are coming up here with this goofy shit, right?
But you didn't even understand it. How's it goofy?
Either man, let him finish, bro.
No, he just said it was goofy. He said he
It
don't
is
understand.
goofy, but let him finish.
Oh, that's okay. Go ahead, bro.
So you're talking about the gap, the small gap between how much the guy is making and how much the woman is making, and saying because of that gap being that small, it's kind of irrelevant. Is that what you're saying, either man?
No, that's what Rob said.
Okay, so
I did not say that.
What are you saying?
What I said,
That's what it sounded like to me.
what I am saying is women are hypergamous, but the men don't have to make an extreme amount more than them. They just have to be making more than them. That was my question. Does that matter, the amount?
No, because it's not just about the amount of money they make. It's not just the amount of money. It's that's part of it, but that's not all of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all just got through talking about status, right? So it's not just about the amount of money. I think y'all were talking about blue collar workers versus white collar workers, and how somebody could be making, you know, like a freaking plumber making 100,000 is different from an executive making 100,000, right?
Correct.
So it's not just the amount of money; it's also the status. It's also, you know, because when you're talking about hypergamy, you're not just talking about careers. You're not just talking about earning potential. You could also be talking about the family you come from. You feel what I'm saying? You could also be talking about you know, your status as a you know, like if you're part of a certain crowd, like if you're, you know what I'm saying, like it's a bunch of shit to that. You feel me? Like somebody might want to date a NBA player just because he's an NBA player. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so my question is for men that are closer to the amount of money that women are making, they're not high earners. How can they still position themselves where they have these other characteristics? Like, what are some of those other characteristics outside of money?
Well, for guys that's in that situation, if they are you saying they're trying to do something so that they can be in the category of dudes that get pursued by those women? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, so like how can they separate themselves outside of money? Because you said that there's other ways that you could be on a higher status than her. I guess that's the question I'm asking.
The only thing they could do outside of money is improve their network, like as far as like who they're around, like improve their skill level. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude could be somebody that, you know, speaks multiple languages. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that you could do that would increase your value as a dude. You know what I'm saying? That would separate you from other dudes. But the real, like, in order to increase your status is mostly going to be money.
Like there's no woman with a PhD, a law degree that's gonna have a higher social status than a nigga that makes $1 million a year. It's just not gonna happen because the circles that man is in, especially if he did it without a degree, is going to water down whatever degree anybody in that circle has because you had to get a degree to make this money. I made it out of just because I have a skill set or just when I'm an entrepreneurial guy. The idea that a woman's education is going to keep her on par with a man is only if she's, again, I think that may only work with lesbians and maybe with a stud. But the dude doing the heavy lifting, the heavy providing, the heavy protecting, all of those things, her degree is cool. That's good for the kids. That's not what's going to make her a good wife or a partner for that man that's making that $1 million.
Especially if somebody has to get it.
Let me get the super chat saying real quick. Mm-hmm. All right, shout out to Unbe Stream. Humanity, low level health care, not social status. They don't make big money either. They don't get most men aroused, just homosexuals. Shout out to Unbe Streaming. He came back with $2. He said they be having kids with tall, ugly, slow men too. All right. Then he came back again. He said, remember that pretty Home Depot girl that went viral. Right.
But to their point, she was gone 2 weeks later.
All right. And $2 from Unbe Streaming. One of the baddest chicks I've seen was in Walmart. All right. Then he came back and said with the $2, he got to be tall, strong, and more competent also.
Are either one of them married? Is the Home Depot girl married? Is the Walmart girl married?
You'll be amazed how many of them are married.
The Home Depot girl, Shaq hollered at her. Did Shaq marry her? No, he did not.
Okay, that's just her.
I said most of them girls that
this is crazy.
Is quote unquote hypergamous off their looks are just pumping dumps. Like, let's be real.
This shit is crazy.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing.
Them. That's it, bro.
But
like, what else about? That ain't. It's not hypergamous because you look good and I bag you and I smash you.
Okay, so y'all switching y'all point then, Trey.
But
now y'all switching.
What's up with this? So what? Women that work at Home Depot and McDonald's are hoes? I'm confused.
So this is the thing. If you are going, I'm going to leave this message for the women, and then I really do got to go. Like, it's almost 1:30. I got things to do in the morning. But if you're going to date hypergamously, right, then you have to keep sex as an asset. No sex before monogamy. And the difference is, Kim, to your point, most of these women that are attempting to date hypergamously, they give up sex and access to sex, and then they have nothing else to offer a man that is of a higher status and socioeconomical value than them, which is why they wound up getting discarded. But again, women are not having these conversations and like really being honest with each other, right? Because feminism, the feminist movement has told us our body, our choice, and free sex and free love all around. But the reality is, if you want to get to a status of being married, then you have to hold a penny and not be giving your vagina to everybody.
And respectfully, the niggas told us the same thing. They just told you they dating bitches at the McDonald's. So what's the difference?
Boy, you hate
the point. No, Kim. I want you to really hear what I just said, because that's not what I said.
I'm still trying to figure out how the woman at McDonald's is fucked up.
Yeah,
you still ain't explain that part.
At McDonald's is who Kim's dude cheated on her with back when she was in college.
She still
I just wanted the lady to finish her statement. I thought we was kind of getting on the same page.
She still haven't explained why the bitch at McDonald's is fucked up. I'm still waiting for that.
Right, because I've heard y'all say it. I'm telling you, I've told you 1,000 times. I've heard y'all say we don't fuck the bitches from McDonald's. And
I don't even.
I'm from. I worked at McDonald's.
Who said anything about fucking bitches at McDonald's before this show?
This nigga in the background keep ad-libbing, and I'm not talking to him. I was trying to let the lady finish her statement, but this nigga want to talk so bad. Please let this man talk.
Hey, Kim, I feel like they ain't a real man if they ain't never hit a whip woman at McDonald's. I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all have this argument. Angryman, again, much success on the book. I love the book. I think the book is great. I think it's good that y'all are talking about it. It would be nice if we could talk more about the book instead of getting caught up in the minutia of lived experiences and actually let the author kind of give you the perspective. But y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye.
You as well.
I appreciate it.
Don't go to
I'm done talking to y'all. Y'all not finna jump on me.
You ain't done until you explain to us why bitch at McDonald's.
I thought we were supposed to get back into the goddamn book.
We want to know
Please get
why
back
is
to the book.
bitch at McDonald's fucked up. We want to know.
Well, it was something Willie had said. He was like, "Yeah, it don't matter about your brain, or it don't matter how smart you is. It don't matter where you work. We'll just if you're pretty."
Angryman, he's sitting here.
I'm not saying these exact words. My apologies. He said something around that way.
Angryman, to be fair.
Okay. Well, then I apologize. I'll take it back.
But Kim, I think it's unfair because the chick I talked to is at McDonald's was in college getting her degree. Like it was a transition. She wasn't dumb at all. So the idea
and
just
I think
because
it's
they at
unfair
McDonald's
for
they
y'all
dumb
to
is
act
crazy.
like y'all don't.
Edenman, what
I
he
think
talking
it's
about,
unfair
Edenman,
to act like y'all don't
dude.
know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, we don't.
Kim is biased because she worked at Hooters when she was getting her degree.
I never worked at Hooters.
It's some dude driving a goddamn McLaren, pulled up at the drive-thru and said, "Oh my God, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I'm gonna take her out of here and make her my wife and have some McDonald's." That is not happening.
Didn't you see Pretty Woman, Sharon? Stop acting like you don't.
This shit is crazy.
That hold on. So
Pretty
to be
Woman?
honest, but Angryman, that I don't think that happened. But I've been at country clubs and she would literally talk to the waiter.
The golf
I done seen
girl. Yeah, the
hold on,
golf
no, the
girl
waiter.
gets those.
Hold on.
But McDonald's is crazy.
I have literally been at.
Now that's a whole different story. We talking about bartenders and waiters. Those women look good. We all know that.
I'm just saying I done been at a country club and I seen a multi-millionaire. He literally bagged a waiter.
How do we know he was a multi-millionaire? Did we ask him?
I know him because I do business
moving the
with him.
goalposts. We went from McDonald's to the golf course. We got to go back to McDonald's.
Well, I'm just saying, but I promise you, they didn't make that big of a difference.
Hey, what's up, all the smoke? You ain't said you came up, big dog. I'm sorry.
How y'all brothers doing? I was about to add on to it. It seemed like to me that they don't know what a beautiful woman really look like. It seemed like their vision of a beautiful woman is skewed. To sit there and try to be very judgmental and say that a man with money won't consider a woman that's working at McDonald's beautiful, something is seriously wrong with you then. Because we see that all the time. It doesn't matter. McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart, it doesn't matter. You're going to see a beautiful woman at one of these cash registers. It really does happen. So
no, but not multi-millionaires.
I'm a multi-millionaire.
You are a multi-millionaire.
I am a multi-millionaire. What are you talking about?
And you go to McDonald's to pick up your women?
Oh yeah, they cutting them out now.
Check this out. Now you don't want to talk. Now you go ahead, Angryman.
Yeah, because you're not telling the truth. So you saying you go find. So you go.
Sharon,
so you and your
don't tell a
friends,
nigga he lying. You can't tell a nigga what he doing with his dick.
Because I'm going to tell him he's lying because he know him and his friends that.
Nigga.
Because him and his friends that are multi-millionaires.
Let me respond to him. Let me respond to him.
Y'all let me say something so y'all can tell me if I'm lying or not.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'll respond to you. Go ahead.
So him and his multi-millionaire friends are not going around to Walmart's, McDonald's, and Burger King and picking up women, bro. That's not happening. Right. It doesn't happen in the real world.
When you finish.
Nobody said.
All right, so let me respond to him. I got this because apparently this you have a mind of a child. That's a child response. Because first and foremost, nobody actually said that. What we're saying is when we go out, McDonald's, nobody said anything about us going looking for it. We're talking about when we go out and get something to eat. It might be Popeyes, it might be Burger King. If we see a fine, beautiful woman working there is a possibility that we will holler at her regardless of what you're talking about. So why would you sit there and use your answers? Hold on, I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. I did not cut you off, brother. Why would you sit there and try to... Why would you sit there and then try to add that, we're actually just get up, wake up in the morning and put on clothes and we're going to McDonald's specifically to just go look for that? Why you did that? That's what children do. Have a conversation with us like a grown man should.
Okay, so let's have a conversation like a grown man should. Ain't no grown man is gonna date no girl at no fucking McDonald's because majority of the people that are working at McDonald's. Majority of people that's working at McDonald's and all those things are underage. You dumb mother.
Underage? Are you high? Are you high?
Oh, see, that's some lame sucker
Are
shit
you
right
high?
there. Now he PDF in a nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Man, y'all need to drop this nigga. I don't like, y'all shouldn't have niggas.
Cut you off.
Yeah,
Hold on, I thought
false
you said
you
allegations.
sick, my nigga.
You sick and you're twisted,
You
y'all.
sick, bro.
You're sick and you're twisted,
You
yo.
sick, homie.
You're
It's
sick
official.
and you're twisted, yo. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you as a projector.
See, you do what bitches do. See, that's
nah, he
females do when they
projected.
lose a argument.
So
yo, you look real suspect right now, bro. I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm not talking to him no more.
Yeah, I don't want
I'm
to
not talking to you no more, bro.
I guess you using
You
your
look
kid
suspect,
mind.
bro.
Boy, that's some lame shit.
That's some suspect shit. A lot of times, a lot of times when dudes do that, it's because that's what they really are, and they're projecting.
That's weird shit.
That's
okay,
weird,
so
yo.
drop them
So
then.
you just told us what you be on. Your ass is on some weird shit, bro.
I'm just saying. I think that men that have money, they want women that understand 6-course meals. It's like a status that they want those women to have.
Man, I know a nigga who's a millionaire. His wife can't even fucking cook. It's bullshit.
They just making stuff up. Man.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on, man.
Okay.
1 second, Edie, man. Hey, Am, you was finna interject while ago. What you had?
Shit, I was about to interject.
Shit.
That was me. Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, why is niggas sitting up here acting like you don't come across some of the baddest chicks in some of the worst places?
So then y'all have a problem.
Like, look.
So why are we talking about?
No, it's not a problem. It is the definition of hypergamy.
What's funny about this?
That's part of the definition of hypergamy. It don't have to be just a financial thing.
They're saying that
if you look at the definition, it doesn't have to just be financial purpose.
Hold on.
1 second. Kim, hold on. Go ahead and finish, bro.
I was saying, I just looked up Wikipedia.
Mr. Harlem, I'm not talking about you. Go ahead, Am.
Okay, my bad.
It's another old nigga ain't had no pussy since 1999.
You know damn well, if you took your ass to the South Bronx, as rough as the South Bronx is, you gonna come across some gorgeous women out there. Why are you acting like that, bro? Everybody knows if you go, one of the worst places you can go is always gonna be the hood, the ghetto. Are you really gonna sit here and tell me there don't be bad chicks in the ghetto? You really gonna tell me?
Get him, Angryman.
You really gonna tell me that right now?
Yeah, they it's not a bunch of no, that's not what's happening in the hood. After the very few Remy Ma gets out the hood, then yes, we could say that we use her as an example. Say, see, Jesus
I give
Christ,
up, bro. This is crazy. This
that's
shit
what they
is
do. They
insane,
don't talk
man.
like you talk here, bro. That's what they do.
Right,
he ain't saying shit realistic. The fuck? This nigga just said ain't no bad bitches in South Bronx. Nigga, I lived out there 8 months. You're fucking lie. There's bad bitches in every borough, nigga.
Yeah, they don't listen good
I'm
either.
from Miami, so
after a certain time, rock stop listening.
I'm a Texas nigga.
Hold on, that's not what I said. That's
the
not what's being
home
said.
of the baddest bitches. But
he ain't listening no
in
more,
the
Sharon.
Okay,
listen, after a certain time, he can't listen no more.
So now in the hood is where the baddest women are at. But somehow when we have the conversation, when we start having a conversation about relationships and women that we want to deal with, y'all say we all know these hood things. We don't want them. We don't want to marry them. We don't want to have kids with them. It's where y'all are so double-minded that y'all not even realize
what y'all saying. This dude has a mind of a child.
It's okay. I thought we wasn't cutting people off.
You need the person that cut people off.
I thought we were not cutting people off.
You cut me off. You cut me off.
I thought all the smoke debate set that standard.
And you ain't no goddamn doctor, nigga.
Didn't this man set that standard?
Looking at it.
Yeah, he said that.
Didn't that man set that standard with me?
No,
ain't no damn doctor.
That's how you know the book is good. We ain't even a paragraph into it and listen to all this dialogue.
Shout out to the book.
That's a good
Shout out to the book. Motherfucker, we can't even get past the first paragraph. Niggas can't even get. Just read the back of the book. Give us just the synopsis of the back of the book, straight.
Hey, drop the link to the book again, man. Hey, we got all these people here, nigga. Drop the link, nigga. Ain't talking about.
No, but no,
So
like this. Go ahead, Sharon.
yeah, so this idea that majority of the hood got majority bad, the nicest looking women is
See, you
wild.
playing with words again, Sharon. Look how you be, nigga. We hear you, nigga. Now you saying the thought that majority. We never
He
said
can't help it,
majority.
Sharon. After 12 o'clock, he can't help but cut people off. It's in his blood or something.
Okay.
Let him
Isn't
spew.
it?
Let him
Yeah.
say what he got to say.
Yeah. So we know that that's just not the case. And it's okay for us to be honest.
Man, drop it again. My bad. Drop it again, bro. My bad, y'all.
You change your sentence every time we kill
That's
your
what
point.
he did when I was talking to him. I told you that's what he do. That's what
talking about
children do.
majority. We never say a majority of the women in the ghetto are beautiful, but you keep adding shit to try to prove yourself right.
I'm assuming that you have a lot of conversation with kids because you're not acting like an adult right now.
Call that nigga P. Diddy. He always want to read his points.
While I was waiting, Angryman, I went to go look up all the millionaires and see what their daughters was doing. The ones I know, and none of them they ain't married no woman from no McDonald's. But I gotta get the point you saying. Maybe they'll go sleep with them. They'll have a good time with them, but they not wife for no woman.
You acting like the fake Dr. Sharon. We never said this.
Look at that,
bro. Y'all y'all are taking this to the extreme to try.
That's what they have to do, Angry Man. They have to take it to the extreme to even be able to participate in the conversation.
Yeah,
because the majority of the stuff they're talking about is just pure speculation and conjecture. It's not something they can identify with firsthand experience. It's something they heard about from an actual dude who actually has money. The problem that we have is that we have too many people talking about men with money that don't have money themselves, or don't have the types of money that the men that they're talking about have. The quietest people when we come talk about money are the only ones that have money. And I've noticed that on this panel, Ali and Fatty, any panel you could think of, Lapeef, any of them. The only people who actually have the type of money that they talk about are the ones that get quiet when it's brought up, because we like to listen and laugh at everybody else is talking about it. Shout out to All the Smoke for pointing out he's a multimillionaire. And then the thing is, with him assuming that power base in the conversation, everybody else that's not should have at least conceded the ground to him, given that he's actually doing it as his lived experience. Everybody else is hoping they get there, striving to get there, pretending to get there or be there on YouTube, but he's actually already there. And that's the problem that even with these women, they don't respect money. They only respect the idea of money because most of them will never have it.
So Smoke, hold on.
Avatar say.
Hey, that's fact.
So I got you, Smokey. So you saying as a multi-millionaire, you dating women at McDonald's?
Oh my God.
See what I mean? I'm just asking the question.
Crazy.
He asked us to go to the millionaire on the panel.
Willie. He literally did not hear nothing you said.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No. Hold on.
Why you just didn't answer my question?
Real quick. From what I see, because I follow him on TikTok, he's a married man that's dedicated to his family, so he ain't on that type of time. Y'all tripping.
I sure am.
The crazy part is All the Smoke. The reason why he has
is he arguing about?
He asked you that question because he's trying to get you to pin yourself and saying that you actually go there intentionally. When the whole time everybody else up here with sense and understands that we're saying that men with money can go to McDonald's and date a woman because all they need a woman is for her feminine characteristics. We don't give a shit that she's got a degree. So that woman at McDonald's,
this is not
of age, viable, and meets our attractive, we have the option to date those women. Men who don't have money don't have option to date those women because, to Sharon's point, those are the niggas that need their women to make money in order to survive.
Yeah, my wife don't even have to work. So that means that's not beneath, but that's less than a person that actually have a McDonald's job. My point is that you keep making assumptions that people that are multimillionaires or have money would not date somebody that work at McDonald's or don't even have a job in general. That's a damn lie.
Just look at what most self-made rich men
the thing that we are talking about is that the thing that we're talking about, we're not saying that it's impossible to happen. We're not saying that it's impossible. Some rich millionaire will do it one day in the world. We're not saying that is a zero chance. So what we have in the conversation is that the stat shows that it's just not true that people at high status are dating people of low status. That is just not a factual thing.
Let me kill your
status
point,
to the men
Sharon.
that we're talking about, though. Again, the only people that would say that those women are low status are the men who think that a woman's status is tied to what she earns instead of what she can provide or how she looks to a man, which is how the world sees a woman's value when it comes to the dating market.
Well,
Her
not
low
true.
status
It's
in the
not
date,
where
she
you
doesn't have
work,
low status. She's
Sharon.
attractive. A woman who could be who's really pretty that works at McDonald's, 25 years old, working her way through school. Anytime a dude with money comes through there and sees her, it's going to cross his mind that, you know how easy it would be for me to change her life? You know how easy I could change her life with the stroke of a pen. And he likely will convey that to her when he gets her, because again, he's gonna want to smash. And then if he
You
finds out that
can't
she's
change a
talkable and
woman
she's got
life
all
who
those wifey
25
qualities,
working at
that woman is never
McDonald's.
going back to McDonald's once she earns that man's commitment. But that's the part you act like y'all don't have it. Most of these
This is
self-made men
fairy
are
tale.
not dating women they met in college because they, one, either didn't go to college, or two, went to college so long ago that they want to date someone younger. So to date someone they went to school with mean they be dating girls their age. Like this is the part where I'm saying a lot of y'all are talking about what men with money do because you're talking about men who have more money than you.
Yes.
And you're assuming that's what they do, and that's just you can't have these conversations like that.
So
Trey, can you put me in rotation? I don't want
I
to
got
talk
you.
over
But
nobody.
Sharon, so we know that
All right, I got you.
86% of millionaires are married. So we talking about the 14% that's not, right?
Right.
So
Right.
when we start talking about these 14%, I was saying that I believe the majority of those single guys are not moving that way. I do think that maybe guys who had instant money, maybe athletes, different things like that, they might go to McDonald's. They might go to these places and get their women. But typically they want women to have status too, understand how to move around their friends and different things like that.
Either man, that was not what they were saying, bro. What they were saying was, they will hit a chick at McDonald's.
Yeah, they'll do that. Now, if you
No,
want to
that's
move it,
not
he
what they
said date.
saying,
They
Trey.
said
That's not
date,
what Willie
Trey.
is saying. That's not what Willie
They're
is.
not
So we
saying
talking about
that.
Hold on. So y'all saying that they saying a millionaire that does not have a girlfriend, not in a relationship at all, that he's going to go to McDonald's and then he's going to bag the chick. Now, are
The
they
nigga
saying,
said he was gonna pull up in the McLaren
Kim,
and get the pretty bitch at
Bro, they done
McDonald's.
remixed.
Stop acting like you
Trey,
didn't hear
They
him.
said
Trey,
date.
they done remixed their
So this is what I'm
argument so
saying.
many times. I'm lost.
Hold on, y'all. I can articulate it. So what I'm saying is this: are y'all saying that it happens periodically or it's a normal thing? That's what I want.
I'm saying that it can happen because we have the opportunity, we have the ability to do it. Because when we
it
have
can
money,
happen.
you can go
It
anywhere
can
and pick up a
happen.
woman.
Okay,
We agree. We agree that it can happen. We were just saying it's unlikely.
No, actually, y'all stop it. Stop it. See, this is what I mean by children, mind of a child. Stop playing with us, man. We're too old to be playing with you young-minded individuals. Y'all keep going to the extreme to try to prove y'all point when nobody is going to the extreme with y'all. Can y'all please stop it and have an adult conversation with grown men up here? No. And then y'all keep making assumptions. Hold on, let me land my plane. Y'all keep making assumptions about men that have money when y'all don't have money yourselves like that. I don't understand that. Could y'all please? Well, apparently you don't. Apparently you don't.
No idea what I have.
Apparently you don't have. Well, you're a multimillionaire too.
Him and Willie cooking, baby.
Sharon, are you a multimillionaire as well?
Trey, we agree. Hold on, Trey. I just want Trey to understand.
And look, and they still don't want to listen. They just want to know. They don't want to process nothing Willie said. They don't want to process nothing all of Smoke said.
Y'all assume
and
y'all got more money than us.
No,
I didn't even say that. You still acting like a child.
Hold on, Trey. I want to say, Trey. We all agree.
I have more than anything. But if we want
to, these niggas done remix they argument so many goddamn times. I'm lost at this point.
So Trey,
they don't move the goalpost so many times. We don't even know what the original question was. Do y'all?
So Trey, listen. I agree that a man with money would have sex with her. I don't think he would have a relationship with her. That was our argument. That was the argument that y'all would date.
That was never the argument. Not the original argument.
Definitely the argument.
Not the original argument. No, it was not.
One second, respectfully, right? So I got to set the premise because y'all might not know the rules. So Miss Kim dropped All the Smoke and she dropped Rock. Now, listen, this is how this goes. You can pay and bring yourself back. You can do Cash App or Super Chat, or you can sit in the back for 10 minutes. She just put y'all in the back for 10 minutes. Y'all know the bounties.
Willie, put that damn phone down.
No, your ass gone too.
No.
All right.
So Trey, they wasn't arguing that they would just sleep with them. They were saying that they would date them and take them serious. So you weren't talking about dating?
Well, first of all, the two extremes are marrying and fucking. So again, nobody was talking about we going out looking for bitches at McDonald's to marry. Like that's common sense, which was all the smoke was saying. You keep trying to make that extreme point because the only thing supports your argument. Sharon is not even doing that because I can concede to Sharon that niggas with money are literally not going to McDonald's looking for bitches. That is not what we're doing. Right. However,
Willie, but you didn't make that clear.
I did make
that
it.
Was not clear.
We'll take that. We'll take
that was clear now, but it wasn't
Sharon's
clear
point,
until you just said it right now.
Again, to Sharon's point, that's not what men with money do. What my point is, and I've said it several times, is we have the option to if we chose to, because when we go into those places, our financial means carry so much more weight than they would at a restaurant, a 2 Michelin star restaurant with that waitress, because that waitress she might get $100 a table. That girl at McDonald's is making $7.15 an hour. So if anybody goes to McDonald's and pulls up in a 765 LT, that girl who serves him, and she's pretty, she is going. And dudes with money know that. So he may go get her for a season, get her for the summer. Say, hey, listen, I know you're only making $1,000 a week at McDonald's. So here's 15 a week for the summer. Bills paid, we can go do whatever we want to do. We have the option to do that. But
I agree.
What you said is that we don't even go in there.
No, I'm agreeing with you. No, if you saying that, you got the options with money
to marry, and he's absolutely fucking correct.
No, we agree.
We got there.
Yeah, we agree that men with money can do whatever they want to do. They just don't do that. They go find some women some other way. We agree.
Okay, we agree now. All right, that's some good clarity.
It's not.
All right, cool.
This is the thing. Y'all got to stop arguing against points y'all want to argue against, and more so either man. Because Sharon, you at least have listened, and I saw what you did with Angryman, so I respect that.
I agree with you, brother. I didn't even argue against your boy.
Other people like Kim is misquoting what people are saying too as well. So I understand the confusion.
I'm not doing it on purpose, Willie. But if you don't make it clear, I just said you made it clear.
So I appreciate the fact that Sharon is able to listen through all of that, and then at least have the conversation about what's actually being said and not what he thinks he heard.
I guess, but like I said, we agree that he got the option that it's unlikely that he gonna go looking there. So we all on the same page now.
All right, good. So we all on the same page. All right, so can I go back to the book?
Yeah, let's go back to chapter 2. I'm sorry, paragraph 2.
Hey, listen,
Second paragraph, page 1.
I actually pinned the book in the comments, so make sure y'all go grab. I got on my side, I got over 300 some people watching. I need y'all to go grab the book right now. Support black businesses. Y'all always talking about supporting each other, and we want to support it. Sharon got a book. I'll buy that nigga book. I'm all about supporting my people. A lot of y'all only y'all.
I actually do have a book, but I'll send it to you later. I do have. I don't want to do anything because I don't want to make Angryman mad and try to say I'm trying to be a star.
Nah,
and I'm jealous.
I will
let you know about it later. I'll tell you about it later.
You can promote like low key about slapping bitches.
My issue with you is having the conversation for real, because I know you can have the conversation for real without all the extra shit, which you did eventually.
Yeah, you did start off. You did start off a little
extra.
Listen,
I'm trying to tell y'all,
Sharon doing this for content. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know, and that's what's making me mad. Like, had a conversation, bro.
Like Sharon used to go
I used to be called.
Hey, I'm learning, Anger Man. I'm learning these niggas. A lot of niggas do stuff for content.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, Sharon used to go upside bitches' head back in the day. Like Sharon used to be a professional between the washer and dryer hoe head knocker. Like that was his job.
Hey, listen, I used to have a nickname called 2 Extra for a reason. All right, so hey, it is what it is.
Again, because you was too extra when you was smushing bitches' head between the washer and dryer.
I meet energy. That's all it is. You come at me with jokes. My jokes that usually be funnier. That's all.
All right, real quick. So hypogamy typically refers to the inverse occurring marrying a man of lower social class or status. Both terms were coined in India in the 19th century. I didn't know that. All right, while translating classical Hindu law books. So that term came from Hinduism, from the Hindus.
Yeah.
I think it's only 2 people up here that knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. Did you know that, Sharon? Did you get a copy of the book then? So you can learn something. Nigga, that was a question, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna give away 2 copies of the book for the first people to DM me and ask me for it. If you're a female, don't DM me.
No,
but for all my partners who are saying, fellas watching, if y'all DM me, I'll send you a copy of the book.
Hey, Trey, they didn't think I actually did some research. They thought the book was just me cursing and shit. These bitches ain't shit, man.
Bro, somebody said that your book, that you had ChatGPT write your whole book.
Who said that?
Somebody in the comments.
They said it earlier. I just ignored it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Amazon actually has safeguards against that type of shit. So if you have your book written by ChatGPT and think you're gonna upload it to Amazon, it won't be there long.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not gonna show you how to finesse those guardrails because I want to keep the integrity of the space. But Angryman is not incorrect about that.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely not incorrect about that. Absolutely.
See, I didn't know that. Now I just learned
it's just like college, bro. My son in school told me that they got a whole AI detection thing because he had to write a paper. He waited to the last minute, so he went through it and then he kicked it back. And I was like, well, what you got to do is have ChatGPT write it and then take it to this other website that I'm not gonna put it out because again, we're gonna protect the space and run it through there and then submit it. He did that and then took it and he got 100 on it. He got an A on the paper.
Okay.
But you can definitely finesse.
A lot of kids to be safe with that because they get suspended from school and they get a 0 on that whole paper.
Yeah.
If they don't do it right.
All right. So real quick. So which uses Sanskrit terms for the 2 concepts. Forms of hypergamy have been practiced throughout history, including in India, Imperial China, ancient Greece, and the Ottoman Empire, Europe, and United States. Today, most people marry their approximate social equals, and in much of the world, hypergamy is in slow decline. For example, it is becoming less common for women to marry older men. However, even in more progressive society, it is generally accepted that young women often partner with powerful older men. You want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, it's basically what Sharon was talking about earlier. How as time continues to go by, a lot of the women are becoming less, or at least they think women are becoming less hypergamous. I don't think they're becoming less hypergamous. I think that the men are not as, I think the gap between men's success level and women's success level just keeps getting smaller. And so since that gap is getting smaller, it's like, how is a woman going to be extra hypergamous if she's what either man was talking about, if there's only a few $1,000 difference between the amount of money they make? You feel me? So who the hell is Sharon talking to?
Probably talking to his wife or kids. He on mute.
Hey, don't forget over here it's daytime, so I'm in the midst of the daytime. I'm not. It's not.
It's 2:43 over there.
Well,
yeah, I just think that gap is going to get smaller and smaller, especially in the next 30 years.
Yeah, we'll all be dead, so it really won't matter. It'll affect our kids, but this shit won't matter to none of us.
I won't be dead in 30 years. I won't be dead in 30 years. That's crazy.
It sounds good, but this won't affect us. It'll affect our grandchildren. So you should probably be making sure you teach these things to your kids so they can pass it down to their kids. Because right now in the world we live in, this gap is going to be what it is for the rest of our lives. We're viable in the dating market anyway.
But it's pretty small now that it was in the past. Like this is the smallest it ever been.
Yeah, time has a habit of doing that. But again, to my point, this shit doesn't matter to anybody that's dating right now. The shrinking shit is going to matter to people who are dating when that shit is shrunk more. And it would behoove us as parents to make sure our children are informed and educated on that fact prior to them having to enter that arena, which is the dating and the workforce. Like I feel like a lot of y'all be on these panels.
It's a
Y'all don't talk about
different
shit about what we
definition
learning
for
about.
hypergamy.
Like I feel like some of y'all, when y'all be on these, they have all these talking points on the panels. If we talk to your kids, they wouldn't have those same talking points of beliefs. And I want to dig into that on a few people, but just from seeing how some of these people talk, or everybody get quiet when we start talking about teaching our kids, it's almost concerning, Trey. Like I think that might be a conversation we should have too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm like I told you, it'd be dudes be saying my name on the internet and making videos about me, and I'm sure they don't even have no life insurance policy. Nigga, I'm not going back and forth with you, lame nigga. Your fraud is not intact. For real.
Yeah, you got a nigga with a motherfucking hairline built of Legos talking shit about you. I thought that shit was crazy.
Yeah, you know, like I said, any nigga got my name in their mouth, I want call DJ Hamp. I want to punch. We can meet at DJ Hamp's event, nigga, and let's get some punching on. The nigga say my name, let's go punch. I ain't doing no. I'm a grown man. I like to punch on stuff. So if a nigga if you instead of going back and forth on the internet, nigga, set it up. Meet me at DJ Hamp event, nigga. Let's do some punching, and we good. And I don't want no money. I'm doing it for the free.
Now you want to do it. Well, shit. We'll see you in September, big dog.
Yeah, hey, tell the nigga to make sure the nigga pull up, nigga. I'm gonna punch on him, nigga. Real talk.
It cost me $10 grand. I'm saying to get Mr. Fantastic to knock somebody out. You gonna do it for free?
I'm doing it for the free.
I'm here for it.
All right, real quick. All right, let's get back on.
You paid Fantastic to fight somebody?
Yeah, I put a $10,000 bounty on somebody getting knocked out. And then decided to put on a whole event to make sure there was a format and a venue for this to happen.
That's a good ass idea.
Hey, nobody the person at the but the thing is, I feel bad now because me and the person that I put the bounty on, we got to understand it. Like I don't even bother him no more. Like I might need to put one on Wolf Stacks too. Get somebody to go beat him into being a father.
Hey, you can't. What did people say? You can't stop the dogs of war. I want you to let them loose.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back to the book real quick. So, and y'all can tap in on these points right here. So it says studies of heterosexual mate selection in dozens of countries around the world found men and women report prioritizing different traits when it comes to choosing a mate, with men tending to prefer women who are young and attractive, and women tending to prefer men who are rich, well-educated, ambitious, and attractive. What y'all feel about that? Where we at with that?
That's a lie. Majority of women are dating average men. They're not really caring about these big statuses the way how the internet is talking about.
I don't think what he's saying. I don't think he's saying that they're not dating average men. I said that they strive for and seek men are better. They have to settle for what they deserve, which is the niggas who are average just like they are. Because most women are average too.
I think majority of people have a negative idea of people that is making really well money, and so therefore it gives them a negative idea of even chasing those type of men.
What you mean?
I think majority of people think that people that make money are evil. That's what they really believe. They think the only way you could get wealthy is by doing some evil, devilish type things, and I believe majority of women would rather date a man that is closer to her equal, because she feels if she dates somebody that of high wealth that she have to get a lot of pressure to be feminine, so to speak, or submissive, and they are afraid of that. They think somebody's going to take advantage of them.
And you know what we men call those women? Undesirable. Because if me having money puts pressure on you to be a woman, that means that you, in some terms, you want to be the man in a relationship. You don't want to be soft, feminine, nurturing, all of those things, and you feel like you have to because I have money. That just means you're an undesirable woman.
Nobody picking her anyway.
To get me one of the ones that's feminine and soft, and that wants this to appreciate.
I don't know if that would consider them I just believe majority of people, they just tend to date at their level because it's just safer for them mentally. Majority of people cannot date at those and just jump up so many levels and be in this world of money doesn't. Most people cannot survive just jumping from poor to hey, I'm with a millionaire now.
You're not wrong.
Is he talking about?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Sharon. This is the thing. Most women have to date. They have to date and settle because they don't do the work to earn the type of man they aspire to have. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem, because we can say it as men, but women don't want to admit that. Because when a woman looks at her husband, she needs to know that that is the man she deserves. That's the man she did the work for. So if that man isn't her ideal guy, the guy that puts a heartbeat in her panties, that checks all her physical boxes and all of her non-physical boxes, that's because she didn't do the work to earn the guy that was.
I don't think we disagree enough to argue. To be honest, I think we're roughly in the same ballpark there.
Everything I met moved on that energy on Jesus Christ. So I don't know if you like them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't everything because I've been up, I've been having money, but I'm just saying though, certain men gonna bring the certain things out of women, and that's on God. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you met. I don't know, because y'all talk to a place like y'all talking. So it's like a lot of talking points, and y'all speak to places, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Turn the gain on your mic up, big dog.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Hey, on the go. Turn the gain on your mic up. You coming? We can hear you, but it's low.
All right, blood. I got you. Yeah, y'all keep it going until I figure it out.
Angryman, so are we sticking on the $50,000 nigga point?
Is who sticking?
Is that the nigga we talking about?
60,000 ain't enough.
What's the 50,000?
Well, I thought you said the average nigga, right? So
no, somebody else said. Somebody said. I think that was Willie or somebody else that said the average black man makes about 52,000.
So we staying there. Everybody in agreement with that?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out who I'm talking to. Well,
no, my position on that has always been if you making 50,000 or less, you shouldn't even be dating.
Facts.
Agreed.
That's my position.
Okay, so we not talking. So that's not the average nigga no more.
No, we're saying the average man shouldn't be dating. His goal should be prioritized on not being average.
Yeah,
right.
But do y'all know how old the average man is?
Hold on, really. So watch this. So you said the average man. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to clarify something. So if the average man makes $52,000 a year, and y'all saying that a man that makes $50,000 a year shouldn't be dating, so the average man should not be dating, correct?
That's the hill I'm willing to die on.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just trying to clear that up because that's what I thought I heard. So I'm just want to put that out there.
Yeah, so can I finish clearing it up? Because I don't think y'all understand that 15-year-olds make that much money. 16-year-olds make that much money.
16-year-olds where?
Not the average though, Kim.
Yeah,
come on now.
The average 16-year-old doesn't make that much money.
I asked somebody the other night, how much do $50,000 nigga a year? How much do he make an hour?
But we're not talking about kids, Kim. What are you talking about?
Oh shit!
Because I'm trying to tell y'all.
We're not talking about the
y'all not gonna let me finish my statement. Go ahead.
We know
Go
there's
ahead.
some niggas streaming, making money on TikTok and YouTube.
No, y'all are okay. Ain't no grown ass man making $50,000 a year is crazy. A grown adult that's 20 and over.
That's the average man though. The average man makes $52,000.
That's why I was trying to. That's why I'm trying to clear it up. I keep asking y'all to clear it up for me, and y'all just want to yell at me instead of clearing it up. I'm asking a question, y'all not answering it.
What's crazy is saying that an average adult making 50,000 is a problem when that's the average of adults that earn money. But okay.
See, that's the part that's crazy to me because that's not what the money. I think y'all should change that, or is that just statistics?
So let me just clear it up for you. So the average black man is 34 years old. That's the average. 34.
And they make $50,000 a year.
The average man makes $52,000 a year
at the age of 34.
Just period.
But regardless, the The average black man is 34 years old.
And he makes $50,000 a year.
Okay, why is that a problem though? At least he's making an honest living. Like y'all got
it's an honest job. He should be making that. That don't mean he might be, but he should.
But even if he's not, like if a man is working an honest job and doing the right thing, listen. See, I'm gonna tell y'all about something. You will never hear. Well, I ain't gonna say never. Let me not say that.
Rarely.
I don't believe. Yeah, rarely. I believe you will rarely hear Maria saying that. Because I don't listen, I see Hispanic women all across Texas, and Kim, you know we're in Texas.
I ain't fucking Maria, nigga. Ain't no 34-year-old making no $50,000 a year. I don't give a damn. He's a bum.
And then let me just. I also want to
I don't give a damn what y'all
average,
feel about it. I was trying to be nice, but now I'm gonna just tell y'all:
hey,
if you're 34 years old and
you
you make $50,000 a year, you're a fucking bum.
Making that type of money.
I love you, Kim.
You're a fucking bum.
So wait,
you're a bum.
Kim, how much money do you make a year?
You have to ask my husband, sir. I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I asked how much you make, not how much he made.
I don't know how much I make a year.
Cool. So you do realize that the same way you said that an average dude making $50,000 a year is a bum, to your ideal man, the rich man that you aspire to, you're a bum to him.
I don't think that's rich. Making more than $50,000 a year is not rich.
Nah, you missed his point, Kim.
That's not what I said.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So you get.
He said I'm a bum. He said I'm a bum.
To your ideal man, said the average person. He's not talking about you specifically.
I know, I get it. I don't take offense to nothing. I don't get
to your ideal man, the rich guy that women want. Those women are all bums to them when it comes to money.
But I had asked this question the other day, Willie, and somebody answered it for me. And they say if you make $50,000 a year, you make what, $13, $14 an hour?
Hell no, it's $24.
No, about $20-something an hour. About 20-something.
20-something an hour.
Yeah.
24 to 25 to be exact. Dr. Miss Kim.
Just take 24
the average
2080.
The average man in America is 38 years old. So just so that's the whole in America. So
and they make $50,000 a year.
52.
I don't know how many times we're gonna say that, but yes.
Well, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
Dang.
Because the numbers ain't numbering for me.
Y'all see how entitled women are, and how like little comprehension of what money is that a lot of.
At least I'm trying to understand.
Kim represents most. I would say she represents most women.
No, I don't. Most women can't get what I get. They can't do what I do. They can't be who I am. They can't get the man that I got.
The reason why is because you have a husband. Like, again, that's why you're able to talk, because you have a husband. The single average woman can't talk like you. So you're
Kim, let me ask you this real quick. So Kim,
who allows you to talk that way.
So Kim, does your husband make? Hold on. So let me ask you this, Kim. Without your husband, and be honest, without your husband, what type of lifestyle would you be living? 100%.
Oh, you got her in trick bag.
So without my husband, that means without my kids too, right?
Nah, that's not what I'm. No. I'm not
see, well, with my husband, I got my kids.
Without your husband's money, what type of lifestyle would you be living? Without your husband's money,
I would live a great lifestyle.
So how much you make by yourself?
She don't know.
I don't know.
Roughly.
All right, so just all we gotta do is, what's your profession? What do you do for a living?
I've already told them I'm a landlord and I do hair.
Okay, so you're a landlord. Hold on.
And I've been doing hair for like 24 years.
Damn, do your husband own those houses or you own them?
Both.
Y'all own them. Okay, so
no, I don't want to give out my business, but a couple are in my name, a couple are in,
they don't know your real name on here.
I'm saying a couple are in my name, a couple are in his name.
Hey, Miss Kim, let me give you some advice. This is the time when you give your husband the utmost props and respect and say, you know what, y'all right.
I do, but I don't understand because y'all telling me.
Miss Kim, in this moment, you should just say, hey, you know what, I'm not understanding how much 50,000 is really, because I don't have to worry about money because my husband take care of everything.
Yeah, I said that.
I do is,
I didn't say that.
No, you're not. You said no. What you were saying is that 50,000 is bums.
Hey, Sharon.
Because my
Hold on, no,
children
hold on,
make
stop.
that amount of
Kim,
money.
hold on,
They're
Kim,
teenagers. That's why I know how
hold
much
on,
my
Kim.
kids make.
Kim,
Because I
ain't nobody
check
talking
their
about. We
pay
talking about the
stubs.
average.
But you don't know
So
how much
stop
you
that.
make. How you
Sharon,
know
real
your kids
quick.
make? You don't know what you make.
Sharon, this is a prime example of hypergamy
That's
right
a
here.
bar, Kim.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Hold on, because Kim, hold on. Kim is calling a man that makes $50,000 a year a bum. She wouldn't even date him.
That's crazy.
38?
Hold
The
on.
She
nigga
wouldn't even
38.
date. No. Sharon, she wouldn't even date him, my
Let me
How
nigga.
you
answer it.
know what
Let
the
me
kids
answer
is
it.
making
So
when you're
hold
not
on.
saying
So
what
the
you're
reason,
making right now?
Hold on.
the
Sharon, my
reason, hold
nigga,
on.
she won't even date a nigga that made
Because I do
50,000 a
hair
year.
when I want
But
to,
Trey,
Uda, and
hold on,
then I
Miss
don't
Kim.
do
Hold on.
hair. I don't have my money don't count in my
Okay, we're not.
house.
I
That's
got you. I
why.
But
got you,
Trey,
Quinn. I got you.
not only Miss Kim is saying that, Willie is saying that, and the Angryman is saying that too. That those men are bums, and they would tell men, they would tell women not to date a
No.
bum
I
ass
got
man.
pushback on you,
This is
Sharon.
what
Hold on.
they're
I got
saying.
pushback.
Why are you
That's not what
stopping me?
Willie's
This is what
saying.
And
they're
Sharon,
saying.
that is not what I'm saying.
Willie, that's what
I
y'all
didn't say
said.
your name, Kim.
Angry? That's what y'all said.
You did say my name, but okay. Go ahead.
Is that what y'all said?
Hold on. Let me just finish it. So
No,
Willie and
that's
Angryman
not
are
what
both saying
nobody
that
said.
the $50,000 man is a bum and he should not be dating no woman in the world.
That's not
No,
the
we
same
didn't call him a
thing,
bum. We
brother.
just said
That's
he
not what they
shouldn't date.
said. Right. Why
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah, he
keep
didn't call
doing
him a
that?
bum. He said he shouldn't be dating. He didn't say he was a bum.
Yeah, why they keep doing this? He did it again. Why y'all keep adding on top of what somebody actually
Hey,
said in order to have an
all the
argument?
smoke. I'm gonna give Sharon the benefit of the doubt, like he just misheard us in the conversation,
Okay.
because I have seen him be pretty spot on and be genuine about quoting people, and he will admit when he's wrong. I'll give him that benefit of the doubt.
Okay, we'll give him.
Yeah, and I will agree that I did say that. If you 38 and you make 50,000, it's no chance for you, brother. I'm sorry.
No
I
chance.
did say
That's
that,
the thing, though. It's
Sharon.
no chance for him to date you because your standards are high based off of your husband. If you didn't have a husband, you couldn't have those standards.
Right.
Maybe true. Maybe.
Yeah.
That might be true.
But what can $50,000 as a 38-year-old
Ask your
do?
husband for
That's
$50,000
crazy.
right now
That's
and see how
Look
crazy.
like
crazy
on
it is.
paper.
Before
You
I
gotta
got
see
where
what
I
that
was
thing
at,
look
I think
like
my
on
first
paper.
job, I worked at KFC. That was like my first job I had. I never forget where I came from.
Nigga,
And,
I
Hey,
was in the
Kim.
military.
Hey,
you know what
Kim.
I'm saying? It's
Kim,
clear.
respectfully. I was check to check until I got a divorce.
Damn all that,
Well,
Kim.
that's
Go ask
yo.
your husband.
I'm
So you're
sure
doing
you
better
get,
now.
but Trey, I'm
Doing
sure
way
you give
better.
your kids skills. Like my kids have skills. Like we birth them with skills. So
You
like
didn't
the
birth.
thing, like
Nobody is birthed
I'll
with a
just say
skill.
this: both of my kids are lifeguards at young ages. Lifeguards make a
That's an
good
important
amount
job.
of money.
Again, you didn't
They're
birth them with
under
the
the
ability to be a
age and they're
lifeguard.
both lifeguards. Say it
Oh,
one more time,
Kim,
Willie. I'm
nobody's
sorry.
talking about your kids.
Yeah,
But
like
that's why I'm comparing a 40-year-old to
yeah.
how much they make to what my
No,
kids
I think
make.
Kim, I think you should bow out in this part of the conversation because you don't even
Okay.
understand that
My bad.
$14 an hour is not 50,000 a year. Like like
No, they
it's
make
okay.
like
You not.
it's
Because
cool.
I just googled a lifeguard make like 30 to 50. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what
you know
I'm
the range
saying,
is the
but it's
30 to
cool. It's
50,000.
cool. And both of
Yeah,
my children are lifeguards
average
and they're
lifeguard.
both teenagers. So
Cool.
I'm
Hold
just
on, hold
saying.
on, Kim. So they don't go to school?
My son, he lifeguard. It's the summertime.
No. So he
So
makes
Yes, they both go to
50,000 in
school.
the
No,
span of the summer?
that's part-time,
no,
yo.
No,
no,
he makes less during the school year, but now it's summer, he
no
makes
one.
more. My daughter is
Trey,
in
why you?
college and she's a full-time lifeguard and she's a supervisor at where she lifeguards at.
Okay, supervisors make more. Supervisors
Yes,
could be
that's what I'm
between 50,
saying.
80 to
Man,
a
you
buck. It might
Kim,
get
your
crazy if you do
son
like
has to go to
supervisor.
school. So when he get off work, he get out of school, he going lifeguarding in the wintertime?
No, I just told you it's summertime.
So how is he making 50K a year and he don't work all year?
Okay, so during you know how to part, I don't want to tell where they work at, but the thing's open and then he works like at night and on the weekends.
All right, okay.
And then now it's full-time summer. So he's full-time
Yeah,
working.
most
Except
So
for we
it seems
finna
lifeguards are
go
like
on
most
seasonal.
seasonal
vacation
jobs,
for a
lifeguards
week,
make
so
up
he not
50,000 all
working.
year.
A lot of
That's
times it's
part-time.
seasonal, but she's saying supervisor roles.
Okay.
Uda, let it go, Uda. She
Yeah,
was
just let it
wrong.
go, man. It's all good.
My son probably don't make 50. My
That's
daughter
what you said,
definitely
though.
makes 50.
She might make like
They don't work all
15,000 to
year.
30,000.
So like it could be like a
Trey,
30 piece.
what
You know what I'm saying?
15-year-old you
Like,
know make $50,000 working seasonally?
maybe a 30.
I don't know now.
No, that's
I don't
true,
know
Willie.
now
He
either.
don't make 50. My daughter does. My
You said
son
he
does
did.
not.
You said that he
Well, then
made
I
50 and that you birthed
misspoke.
him with skills.
Okay, I misspoke. But I
No, you
did
didn't
raise them
misspeak.
with skills.
That's not a
They don't have
misspeak.
to flip chicken. They don't have to work at fast food
That's
restaurants.
not misspeaking. That's
Damn.
lying.
Listen,
Misspeaking
hey,
is
that's like,
saying
listen,
what
Why
Kim,
would
one
I
is a
Kim,
if I'm
$50,000 and that
Kim.
correcting
might not a
myself,
lost
I
how
dollar.
would I
understand what you're
lie?
saying. Listen, Kim, my kids will never have to work for somebody unless they choose to. That's a fact.
Same with
That's
me.
amazing. We've had
So
this
what I'm
conversation
saying,
before
Kim, you
already,
not
Trey.
like, come on, like we out. Well, I ain't gonna say we all, but like my family set up. Like my kids
Well,
don't never have to work. So
all
I'm
I'm
just
saying
saying,
to
Kim, like
the women
my
in the
son don't have to
chat,
make no
marry
money.
these
We got
38
money.
year old niggas making 50,000. Go ahead, marry them.
I'm just trying to understand because the guy at McDonald's will be making more than a lifeguard because he can be able to work all season.
Right, all
Mm-hmm.
year.
Go
Even
marry him.
Amazon. Even Amazon.
Go
First, you
marry
need to
him.
have Kim go ask her husband for $50,000 and you see his face when she asks for it.
Willie,
I don't know
just
why.
because somebody can ask
I
you
could
for
just go
50,000,
sell one of the
nigga.
houses that he bought.
Willie,
You
just
can't
because
go
somebody can
sell one
ask you
house.
for
Just stop,
50,000 and you
Kim.
won't
Just
blink,
stop.
nigga. Don't be flexing on us, my
Okay.
nigga.
I'm not. She
I'm
said that
not
$50,000 ain't a lot
flexing.
of
I'm
money.
messing with Willie. I'm messing with Willie.
Oh.
God
Hey,
dang, Kim.
hey, Willie, you can send me 50,000. You
Well,
said
I'm
I was broke,
listening to
right?
Edelman in the background too. He ad
Shit,
libbing
you
and
send
he
me
think I don't hear
50,000.
him.
I'm saying she said $50,000 not a lot of money, and her husband provides her the lifestyle she lives, so he should be able to also have that same sentiment.
Well, she got doctor in front of her name. She working.
Everybody up here can have doctor in front of their name. Thanks to Cheyenne Bryant, nigga. That don't
Period.
mean shit.
Thank you.
Miss
We the
Kim got a
doctors
job.
around
I
this
can hear,
bitch.
I can hear
And
her
Richie.
voice. Listen, women who work, it's different in their voice. You can hear it. She got a
Nah,
job.
Kim don't have to work. She
I
know
She
got
that.
a
got a
job
job.
is crazy.
She do
Nah,
got a
Kim got
job.
some paper. I'm gonna give her credit. She got some
I
paper.
got a job is crazy. But
She got
okay.
it. He ain't got no job, Kim? I was
I never
wrong.
worked in my life, nigga. Since
I
I
guess he
worked when I was
flexing.
like
Nah, either
16 to
man, I'm gonna
18.
give her a prize. Kim,
I
she
do
knew.
not
I
I
love
have
you,
not have
Kim.
a
I
job
love
since I
you,
was a
Kim. I
16 to
love you. I
18.
love you, Kim. Behind that.
I got it. So
Like, what are
she
we
got a
talking about
Her
here?
business.
husband got money, man. Come on, y'all. Let's be real, man.
I
Oh, okay.
respect it. I respect it.
I
Everybody
think we
got money on the
understand that
internet.
now.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody got money, I guess.
I,
We
I
all
know I
millionaires.
know my stay-at-home wife better not be on the internet talking about $50,000 ain't a lot of money. I know that better
Well,
not
we don't
happen.
even know. Like,
Being on
have
the
you ever been to
Hey,
Sam's?
Willie.
let me
Hey,
be
Willie.
quiet.
Her
I'm
husband,
the girl that
Willie.
goes
Her
to
husband be
Sam's and they
watching the
be
show,
like,
my
"Who
nigga.
is
No
your
cap.
electricity company?" I don't even know my fucking electricity company. I don't
Hey,
know
Kim husband
my
be watching the
Wi-Fi
show sometimes,
company.
and
Like,
sometimes she be right next to
bitch, you
him,
can
so
go ahead.
he is
He's
well
right
aware.
here.
He's
He's right
well
here
aware for
in the
sure.
bed
That's a
with
fact.
me.
Shout
Shout
out to
out
He's
to
Trey.
right
He
here.
got
Willie.
all the
Shout out to
millionaires over here.
Man,
Shout out to
Willie.
No,
Trey.
I'm not a millionaire. I never said I was a millionaire
No,
either,
I was just
man. I
saying
don't
Trey,
lie.
man.
I
Trey
never said I
draws
was a
Nah,
like-minded
millionaire.
but
people.
listen, no, I do
it's
draw
cheaper to
people to
keep
spend
her.
money, unlike you.
Show
Who, me?
broke ass.
I'm talking to either man.
Oh, I'm broke? Okay.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
say
me too. I
I
Well,
work
see. I
you
didn't say
talking
that.
overtime.
That's not
about
what I
me,
said.
so I can say
That's
what the
not
fuck
what
I
I
want to say
said.
there.
I said
I
the people
said
that
it with his
support
broke
me
ass.
spend money. Like Kim, super chat, cash app every night. She don't miss.
Yeah, good for her. I'm glad you got people in your circle that support you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, all
You
I
Shout out
don't
know
to
is
miss, bro.
when I decide to
You
start
don't
putting
miss.
content out, I need these same super chats.
I
And
know
my
it.
bounty system gonna be crazy.
Tell him, Will.
It's gonna be vicious.
Tell
My
him, Will.
my bounty is gonna be stupid.
I'm just saying. People say they support, but they don't never.
The more I like you, the higher it's gonna cost to get you off. So if you come over with some bullshit, nigga can put 10 cents and get your ass off for the whole show.
Either man can drop me anytime he wants to.
Nah, they say
And all the niggas that I
Willie said
drop can
Hey,
come
Kim,
back
I ain't
and
lie.
drop
I
me
ain't lie.
anytime
Willie
they
said
want
I
I'm
ain't
to.
lie.
broke.
I ain't seen nobody go dollar for dollar with Kim yet. The only people that might be able to do
Never.
it is Willie and Mutt.
Willie.
Outside of them two, I don't think
Willie.
nobody want to
That's
do it.
it.
And
Because Because niggas done tried it. She done beat every nigga that done tried.
Okay. I ain't never called you broke.
No, what I'm saying is,
No,
we done had niggas try to go dollar for dollar with Kim, and Kim done beat every nigga that ever tried on this panel.
Oh, that's good. But
I know Mutt and Willie, that's a different beast. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't even play with them niggas.
It don't count. If she using her husband money, that's like somebody you get.
Yeah, because if I have to go up that high, then I do have to ask my husband. Like, if I gotta go up there, then I have to ask for permission.
That's like me. That's like me getting into it with somebody and ask you to borrow your gun.
Willie, shut up, man. That's what you do, man.
Yeah, I stay out of that shit with Willie and Mutt. But the rest of these niggas,
no, ain't shit. Just don't stay out of it with me.
Yeah, because I have to wait. I have to ask my husband.
No, he can't. He can't fuck with me either. But it's not. I like to smoke. So
Willie, shut up, bro. Nah, that nigga Willie, man. That nigga right. Hey, man, my nigga got it. So it's I ain't flaunting, my nigga. I ain't tripping.
I told you I'm about to start acting. I'm about to start acting accordingly. I've been real nice and giving people equal runways and latitude and all these shit. That shit dead.
Nah, I feel you, fam. But hey, man, where my nigga Am go, man? We don't. Hey, man, listen, I'm about to run it back on my nigga book, man. But it was a good conversation, though. I don't know how y'all, even though it didn't go as planned, but it was a good conversation, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was a good.
Yeah, Sharon and Angryman ain't come to blows. Kim was dropping folks. I ain't dropped nobody tonight. Oh yes, I did. I dropped that. The food stamp bitch. But outside of that, I ain't like I was.
Oh my god, really? This is terrible.
You said what?
Hey, I'm still here.
Hey,
okay.
Angryman secretly love me. That's all. He just don't know how to express it.
No, that sounds.
He had a rough childhood.
First of all,
he had a rough childhood, so he don't know how to express
They put up the prayer hands, did he?
One, the fact that you up here talking about me expressing my love for you, that's nasty work, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, that's crazy. Like, bro,
yeah,
I
you gotta reword that chant for say Paul.
You just don't know how to express it. Like, no, bro. No, pause.
He got Angryman praying, boy. He put the prayer hands. So he said,
that nigga said,
I'm having to say a prayer for Sarah.
Nigga, the fact that you
oh.
That's how you get chastised by mature men with both hands.
That's just wrong.
Hey, Angryman. Hey, let me know you want to run it back. What I'm gonna do next time? Me and you just.
Can you read the back of the book?
Look, I'm not gonna bring nobody on the panel, bro. Hey, it is. Hey,
he said he liked it.
Though.
If you don't bring nobody on the panel, I'm gonna pay to drop both of y'all.
hey, you can drop me, nigga.
I'm gonna read the book too. I'm gonna get the book. I'm gonna read it too.
Be live with nobody on the panel.
That's what really about.
Hey, listen, I tell people you can drop me. I'm not above approach. The only thing you can't do, you can't drop me for the whole show, but you can drop me.
If you think that we finna sit here and listen to you, Angryman, read his book to us like we some kids listening to Dr. Seuss rhymes, nigga, you got me fucked up. That'll be the fastest $100 you get from me.
Listen, hey, drop me. Hold on, drop me, and I'm gonna let take over the show now.
No, I'm dropping him too. Ain't gonna be nobody on the show but the bots in the chat. That's it. Well, whoever your chat bot is, that's who running the show that day.
That nigga head. Sharon, you got any talking points you want to bring up? Hey man, I'm still cooking, man. I'm up. My son and I screaming. I hear him going crazy and they're playing video games. I'm not sleeping. Hey, I'm finally up, nigga. I usually be asleep by now.
Well, you're welcome. I bring, you know, that's what I'm saying. I bring energy. You know what I'm saying? So people like Angryman usually put people to sleep. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
No. I be sleeping.
How y'all keep taking shots at Angryman? Like, what are we talking about?
I got a talking point I want to talk about since we got all the rich niggas up here.
We're talking about the Telegram book. Last time we tried to have a conversation and it moved off 2 minutes off of his book. He had a hissy fit. So I want to make sure he stayed the vocal point of the conversation because I don't want to get cussed out again and be called jealous.
This nigga wouldn't even like YouTube if I wasn't on YouTube. He wouldn't even come here, bro. Like for real.
Hey, Eda, man, you got one more time to mention somebody else's money for you. We niggas start sending you job applications.
Yeah, send me one. Send me a job application. Hey, I'm actually cheap. I work for about $85 an hour. You
I
got it.
thought
You
that
can
fat
afford me.
nigga was cool. Now I'm gonna start dropping his fat ass
You
every
drop me,
chance
I
I
promise
get.
you, I'll make your
I'm
husband
gonna start
repent.
dropping your
I'll
fat
make your
ass
husband
every
repent.
chance I
I'm just
get.
telling you.
Cause you run
Listen,
your mouth too much. Shut the fuck up with
I'll
your
just
fat
let you know. I'll
ass.
make your husband repent.
Okay, we'll see.
So, like I was saying, should we be talking about should broke dudes wash dishes?
What? Here we go with this bullshit again, bro.
Bro,
If
do
y'all
watch
engage
this.
with the
Where that come
conversation,
from?
that's your fault.
Either man, where you going with that? I'm confused.
Nobody. Why you engaging with it?
Oh,
Hey, Eda man, didn't you hear Drake? He said I'd have to do a Google search just to do a laundry load.
That was
You
crazy.
hear him when he said that, bro?
I heard him say it.
You wasn't listening.
Well, I don't know. I can work my laundry. I pay for that motherfucker. Yeah, that's tough.
I just want to know because I think that we talk about these rich men, they should get privileges that the broke man doesn't. Should they be in there washing clothes, folding clothes? Wolf said he was doing it.
Wolf is poor. The fuck are we talking about?
Yo. Go to bed. About to go
That
to bed.
That nigga said poor.
The fuck are we talking about? That nigga is
bro.
He said Wolf is poor.
That nigga is one arrest away from being poverty stricken. What the fuck are we talking about?
That nigga done.
Nasty.
Damn.
I mean, Willie,
Hey,
man, you want to go to
hey,
sleep.
Trey, the way he said poor had a dollar sign on it. The way he said,
nah, facts. No cap.
Man, first of all, Trey, you let that nigga be on this show with a big ass can of Ray on top of his refrigerator.
Nigga, what that got to do with me? Nigga, that's that nigga
Don't
crib.
say
Nigga,
that.
you
That was
talking
the
about?
first thing.
look,
Don't say that.
look, I don't mean no harm because I don't be trying to
I
shit
do.
on everybody.
I mean all the harm in the world, Angry Man. I hope it motivates him to do better. But yeah, that was it. Poor.
Was it Kim? Was you watching that day when Kim said something about his room and he showed everybody the room?
Yeah, I dropped him as soon as he did it,
bro. I was like, look, I'm gonna tell you what I thought. I thought he had an apartment.
He got a studio with 5 kids.
Bro,
he shared with another nigga and a man. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, this nigga has high school floor carpet in his house.
Don't say that, bro. Not the
Like,
stew with
you know that
youth.
carpet that's in like the hallway of your high school? That's what he sleeps on. Like, that's what his comforter is made out of.
Damn.
I just felt from my heart when he said that he washed dishes, clothes, and she divorced him in the same sentence.
Any nigga that can stick his hand and touch the back of his refrigerator and put his hand in his sink at the same time, he got other problems.
Wait a minute. Say what?
Any nigga that can stick his hand in the back of his refrigerator and touch his sink at the same time got bigger issues.
I know. I said
God damn, Willie.
That's
God
crazy.
damn.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
No, this nigga had to pick. Like, listen, he can. I'm dead ass. He can close his oven and close his refrigerator door with bumping both of his hips at the same time. Like, he just hip bump it to close shit. Like, he don't.
That's small.
It's what are we talking?
Hey, well,
y'all
you
seen
lucky
this?
Wolf
Like, y'all
not
seen
in
the
the
nigga
chat,
kitchen?
nigga. You lucky Wolf ain't on the panel, nigga. You know you gonna call you out.
Who lucky? Wolf
You,
lucky he
nigga.
not on the panel. The fuck are you talking about?
Some cold-blooded.
You know,
That's the nigga that make $58,000 a year.
talking noise. You know.
He make $50,000
G
a
Kim,
year.
if earlier you had said niggas like Wolf or bums, then I'd have had no argument for you.
Well, that's the nigga I'm talking about. You think he make more than that?
I think he makes less than that.
He makes
Nah,
less
he
than
said,
that.
nah, hey, Mark, I mean, Willie, he said he made 65K a year.
Yeah, we need to see a check stub because I'm telling you, he got 15 child support deductions.
Hey, hold on, Sharon.
That's 25 after child support.
Sharon, how? Because he stay in New York. How much is 65K in New York?
Not a lot.
Nothing. I'm in New York.
You have to be.
Trey, you pay $65,000 a quarter in taxes. What are you talking about, bro?
That man, we not talking about me, man. We talking about New York.
65K is like construction man, working class. I pay a lot of my guys around 65 to 70,000 a year. So that is roughly around what, like 30 to 35. That's like
the nigga lives in New York. He is poor. He makes $65,000
Why
a year.
is Sharon sitting here capping? Why don't you just say, making that much in New York, you might as well be broke?
He is poor. Like, what part of child support arrears do you not understand how that shit works? They take his money before he see it. So he may make, you know what I'm saying, $2,400 a check, but by the time he hit his account, it's $418 fucking dollars.
Damn. Well,
He got 5 kids, Sharon. 5 kids.
And 5 kids.
So, but I'm just saying, like, so I'm just going off this. I don't know who the person.
That at least.
I don't know the person y'all talking about, but what I'm saying that 65. If you live in the project, you can make some things happen. Is all I'm saying.
But you got to live in the projects though, so you can save some bread.
Yeah, you can make some things happen with 65.
Your grocery bill when you live in New York is $65,000 a year, bro. What are you talking about? That nigga is poor.
He being generous.
Hey, listen, I'm just telling y'all. Listen, you got to move to the Bronx. You got to live in the Bronx. You get you one of those.
You're gonna be ducking shit like this. You're gonna be ducking like this every day.
Y'all talking about move to the Bronx. You need to leave New York. You need to leave the whole state. Go somewhere else.
Like, Sharon, I appreciate how you trying to be neutral and shit, bro, but this is where you get disingenuous. Because you know good and goddamn well, you and your family spend $65,000 eating and fine dining a year.
But we talking about that. We ain't talking about me. That's why I keep saying, Willie. I'm just talking about the average. I'm just saying.
No, he's not even. But Sharon is the real problem. He said he pay his guys this, and he know it's not a livable wage. See, I caught that.
Eat a man.
Call him out. Listen, part of the problem. Listen, everybody I pay is a livable wage, Sharon.
I want you to point out before anybody say Willie hates Sharon. Just notice who did that to you and who didn't do it. Like, I didn't point out that you pay niggas $12.50 a week. I ain't say nothing.
Shortening this guy so he can get another Tesla. That ain't shit, Sharon. That ain't shit, bro.
Like, God, they're working on them skyscrapers.
He paying them more than them OGs from my block was paying them. They give them $10 an hour. So they
Trey, I'm gonna start Wolf Stacks out the first time he get on the show and show all his kids.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna call him out. And then I'm
listen, I understand what y'all saying because but hey, listen, there's a lot of brothers out there that they would love to make $35 an hour, bro.
And you know where those people live? In third world fucking countries.
Now they got roommates. Now, but in reality, a lot of them they got roommates or they got a girlfriend that got a Caribbean girlfriend that is a nurse.
She's a nurse. Roommates. They just have kids. So they don't earn no money.
No, what I'm saying is that so a lot of those men they gotta find them women that work in the goddamn medical field, and then that's how they survive.
Wolf Stacks need to find somebody to work at the child support office so she can hook his ass up.
Yeah, I ain't prideful. Any of y'all rich dudes want to send me some money? My Zelle is Emmanuel.j.williams.
Don't send me shit because they're gonna tax it at 50% because it's
they ain't gonna tax it. I got a business. I'll write it off some kind of way.
Writing off gift income. I would love to see how you do that and don't go to jail.
I got a guy. I definitely got a guy because you can get gift income and literally, if I'm already in the negatives, I can write it off.
I don't know nothing about that.
Willie know about moving some money around though.
I'm just, if anybody needs a expert accountant, look up Tyler McDonald.
I need a.
He's probably one of the best accountants breathing. That's under 50 years old and doesn't call black people.
I need 20,000. I don't need no damn accountant. I figure out taxes. I'm good at that part.
Whoa! Back up for a second.
All right, I'm doing it.
Either man, weird shit tonight.
Either man, let me ask you a question. I want you to be honest. Do you have an accountant?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
listen. When y'all see Either Man stop coming on this show, it's because they got locked up for income tax evasion.
I got an Asian accountant. They the best accountant.
That's even worse. They the smartest at stealing.
By the way, Angryman.
I don't know. I think that's debatable.
I'm just telling you from my experience.
I know.
The worst thing I ever did.
Better. I'm just saying.
The worst thing I ever did was let a nigga manage my money. I never do this. Listen, I would never do that again in my life.
Who said anything about a nigga?
I was telling you.
All of my accountants and lawyers have last names like Steen.
Thank you. Say,
some other shit.
Willie, say it again, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. All of my niggas wearing yarmulkes when we have meetings. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all can have that whoever y'all want to. You got to get somebody that's cheap. So you're saying that hates paying taxes, and nobody hates paying more taxes than the Jewish community.
This nigga talking about something.
Somebody can't write off no gift. Hey, Angryman, let me show him. Send me 500 so I can show him how to write a gift off.
I don't know nothing about what you talking about, Eatman, right now. like, if you know, I'm a law-abiding citizen to pay my taxes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what you talking about.
I pay my taxes too. What make you think I don't pay taxes?
I didn't say you didn't.
I just say you
did. Like, what are we talking about here?
I don't know, but I'm trying to get up there to Willie Stylish, man, and all the smoke.
It's gonna take you a minute, especially unless you ask me how I did it.
No, I don't want to do it your way. I want to get it out the mud.
Stay where you at.
I'm gonna get it out the mud.
Yeah, that shit sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like that's one reason why black folks is usually gonna stay at the bottom. They think that getting out the mud is the best.
Think I'm at the bottom, Willie?
What?
You think I'm at the bottom?
Well, I'm not saying that you're at the bottom, but what I'm saying is that getting it out the mud would signify that you want to start from the bottom. And
I can control where I started at.
People understand that there's no copyright or patent on success. So if you find someone who is doing something that you wish to do and is successful at it, and you go do the same thing they did, you'll get the same results.
Oh, I listened to you, Willie. I know you got the Section 8 housing going. I know. I heard it.
Yeah,
I think you got a good thing going on.
Yeah, that's not even something that we even talk about no more.
I'm just saying, listen. I think you're a wealthy man, and I'm humble enough to say, "Fuck your money." That's what I was gonna say. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's what I also know that. Just to be fair, I've never heard somebody with more say that.
I ain't got more money than you, bro. Listen. I ain't got more money than you. You already said that. There's two multi-millionaires on this panel, and I'm not one of them.
I can't say that with certainty, but what I am willing to do is prove it.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who's the other multi-millionaire?
You and Willie. Oh no, 3 multi-millionaires.
I ain't no look. Check this out. Eatman, I done told you before about this goofy shit. To everybody watching, I am not a multi-millionaire. I ain't got no bunch of money. None of that shit. Cut that shit out, Eatman.
No, I wasn't talking about you. You just included yourself. All the smoke said he was a multi-millionaire. I just included you.
Oh, I thought you said you. I thought you said
all the smoke and Willie said that they multi-millionaires.
Wait. Nope. See, stop lying on me. I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
I definitely didn't say
Nobody want to pay taxes. Y'all talking about me.
You pocket watch harder than you listen.
You see that shit? That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's tough. You won't never get me to put a dollar amount on nothing I got.
Hey, man, we got family members that watch this shit. Goddamn it!
Tell them again, bro.
No, yeah, I'm poor. I work at the post office. That's my story, and I've been sticking to it.
Hey, look, I was like, when Oswald said, Sharon, are you? I was like, shit, you got to be crazy if you think I'm going to say if I am or not. That's insane. I'm broke, baby.
I'm broke. Realest shit I ever
broke. I can't say that.
Hey, real quick, the crazy thing is, Sharon, like, even if you did, niggas really gonna be on your head because you only paying your people $70,000 a year. You fucking slumlord.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Look, I saw Boosie right before Christmas, right? He came on the camera and he had this look on his face like he was stressed. He said, look, he said to my family, look, I got it, but I ain't got it. He said that shit. I said, damn, how many of them is hitting them up soon as Christmas come around?
Hey, Sharon, you gotta stop putting your forehead that close to the camera, bro. That shit scared. I thought you trying to headbutt me. That shit scared the fuck out of me just now. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, we know they say Trader Rich is on the panel.
Hell yeah.
He right.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
That's what they
Man,
said.
listen, I asked Trey, could I hold $700,915 million? And he sent that shit on Zelle immediately.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Zelle got a limit.
Hey, I'm over
they
here.
won't let me send them. Oh,
I'm over here. I got a YouTube channel, so I can't be that rich.
No,
Only thing I'm mad at
because
Willie
you
about,
don't need the money.
the only thing I'm mad about Willie that he didn't hit me up on the WeChat. That's the only thing I'm upset about. I thought you decided not to come.
No, I remember what's even worse, bro, is I messaged the wrong Instagram account.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was like, damn, I guess he ain't make it out here.
No, I'll be back out. I'll be back out at the end of July, August. So don't worry about it. We're gonna do numbers.
Are y'all gonna do an in-person joint?
Got to.
You gonna be in China too?
Well, where you been?
Yeah, he just came back.
I don't know. I'm going to China too.
Hey, crazy thing is, Sharon, like you still got to sit like far from me because you like 6'6", and I don't want to stand next to you. Niggas think because I'm 6 foot, but it's gonna look like I'm 5'8" because I sit next to you. So you got to sit the other.
Trey, would you tell him how tall I am, Trey? I told Trey how tall I was.
Man,
Trey,
you
would
ain't
you
tell
tell
how
him?
tall you were. You was playing. Talking about you 5'7", nigga. You ain't no 5'7", nigga.
Sharon, your head is 5'7", bro. So I know you 6'6". Like you can't listen. I know how the proportion shit work. I think I'm the only person to do so. Again, you're not finna sit to have me looking like your little brother. And you got salt and pepper in the beard. No, nigga, you sit at the other end of the table with a different camera, and we'll just switch back and forth for whatever show we do.
Are you going to like different places in China? Or are you just going to?
Typically, when I go to Shanghai, Macau.
Okay.
So
it's gonna be my first time.
Yeah, shit, you gonna like it over there. I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
Actually, I gotta go to another city for a goddamn Eater Man. I found the spot, E. So
Okay.
I gotta go to another city. So I gotta go to a whole nother city.
What type of spot y'all found?
Can
You're
y'all
probably
hear
talking
me
about
big
one of
up?
them happy ending massage spots, huh?
Nah, we doing business, man.
Yeah, I can hear you, Kodak. Matter of fact, all the smoke, he out that way. He ain't too far from out that way.
I really can't hear y'all. Hey, I'm gonna go
Oh
out and
yeah,
come back in.
I'm in Thailand.
It's bruh, hey, all the smoke. As soon as I get these kids out the house.
Nah, all the smoke. He moved his whole family to Thailand.
Man, it's 9 of us out here.
No, because that means I got to bring their mom, and I'm gonna hope her plane crash. Ain't no way I'm doing that.
Yeah, I was looking at real estate in Thailand, so they said you can't really buy it. Did you buy?
Yeah, you could buy out here, man. It's just it's like different ways to do it. The main way to do it is through like your corporation. So anybody that owns a corporation, I wish people would make videos and actually talk about it. But if you own like a corporation or something like that, you can actually own property over here in Thailand 100% through that corporation.
Hey, follow my page because that's the type of content that I'll probably be putting out.
Yeah, so you just I guess as an individual you can't. You just got to have.
As an individual, you got to have a sponsor. Like you can only own like 49% or something like that, and they own 51%.
And they tax you, and when you get a sponsor,
gonna tax you. Yeah,
they're gonna want you to pay like a sponsor fee. So if you try to go over there and buy a property that's $1 million, right? They're gonna ask you for another $100,000 on top for being your sponsor, and then even still with that, you only get 49% of the house.
Right. I would never advise anybody to go that route. That just don't make logical sense.
So if you got an LLC, you go over there and set it up that way, and saying it's called ownership via proxy, and you don't have you can skip that. You can skip the whole having a sponsor part, and they give you very, 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 very competitive rates when you do it over there because they're trying to get their infrastructure built out as fast as they can, and they know that when we come over there, we're going to bring money, we're going to spend the things, and which you'll notice it in Thailand, a lot of places where there's a lot of expats or you're saying foreigners. Those places have a little bit higher cost of living than the places where like the Thai people live in higher concentrations.
Yeah, but I was looking. I think it was like $350. I've seen some places like unless you want like a pool and like a top of the line type place.
Yeah, why wouldn't you if you go over there? Cheap.
I'm gonna keep it 100. The prices are getting a little higher now. The prices are going up in Thailand a little bit. I've been noticing it a tad bit, but it ain't breaking the bank or nothing like that. But you will notice it. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between the first time I came or the time we came and now in 2026.
What you think the average price for homes over there now?
The average price, it depends on how many bedrooms you're talking about.
I got a whole bunch of kids, so at least
You
five.
gotta,
If
so if you're talking about like a
if you go over
4,
there, you need to buy a villa and pay the money
right,
and live in
right.
that.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing is I want to pay cash because I
Same
think that's
thing,
gonna
buy
be
a
the
villa.
end. Yeah, I want to be at the end of my. I don't want to have to make no payments.
Come up with listen. One, don't pay cash. That's not. I don't. I still don't think
That's
that's.
crazy. I
Yeah, I
would
don't
never
think
pay
that's the
cash.
move. But what I would say is that go over there and look in person, and you can see like those plots of land.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you would be impressed that you see how far your money can go.
Okay. Well, my money don't go that far in Seattle.
That shit don't nobody money go as far in Seattle, nigga.
So yeah.
Yeah, you might as well move to LA or come to DC if you want to. If you want to stay at one of the most expensive places in America.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, that's my goal, man. I wanna go to the Philippines too. I wanna go to Vietnam.
Go to Singapore.
That's one of my top spots right there, Vietnam. I love it out there.
You should go. It's
Hey,
nice.
go to Singapore.
Go.
All right. Can I ask y'all a question, big dog?
Yes, sir.
Well, nigga, when you
All
go,
right,
bro?
bro.
What up, bro?
All right, what's good with y'all, big dog? First of all,
It's good.
hey, hey, Trey, what the y'all was just a minute ago, y'all was talking about like the average salary in America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all say like the people who make like the average salary shouldn't be in relationships.
I
No,
think we was talking about New York.
some of the brothers said that they shouldn't be dating. This is me, right? I'm not gonna put no dog amount on a man dating because this is my thing, right? Because if a woman handle him when he broke, if he end up turning rich, then he gonna be able to handle her then. You understand what I'm saying? So you never know the situation you're gonna end up in. So you gotta be careful how you handle and treat people when they down, because they can mess around and surpass you or be the one hiring you. So if a woman want to let a man date and that nigga broke and she that's her. I'm not gonna tell a man he shouldn't be dating him because nigga, when I was broke, I was dating here. So
Hey, Trey, you do realize why
But it
we say
depends where
that,
you
right?
live too, bro.
It
Where you
wasn't
live.
just because of the money. It was because of the women that he's dating and his treatment from those women.
Right.
That was also, I would say, that's more so
No,
important than the money.
you think that has something to do with his money?
Yes. Like women up here have said it has something to do with their money.
Shit, women up here lie just like everybody else. But
I would say women treat men who are low earners significantly different than they treat men who aren't.
Right.
I don't know that to be fact, but
I
I'm
see
saying,
it.
I don't who what?
I see it every day. I'm married and I get treated a different way from women than the average man.
Oh, yo, cause you. I mean,
yeah, but
I that could be a thing, but I'm saying though, um, y'all. So I don't know when to pick and choose what to believe when women say, cause we believe some of the shit and some of the shit we don't. But I'm saying 9 times out of 10, if she don't live with you, she full of shit. So if if you saying that the average man who and the average man is not a below average man thing, right? That's making this $50,000 mark, right? That's an average man thing, right?
Yeah.
And once we go outside of that average, what percentage of us making at the 150, 250,000 a year? What percentage of us are millionaires making $1 million a year? What percentage of us are making multi-millions a year?
I think it's
Those
very low.
It's low. Yeah.
Yeah, it's low percentages.
And all together, those percentages might not total 20%.
I agree. So I don't think that the average man get treated bad. I don't, but I do believe that he don't get treated as good as the rich man. Like I think it's levels to it.
Well, I don't know. It depends on
crazy.
It depends on what treatment you like or what you prefer, because the average man would say the average rich man is being mistreated because he only being used for ducats.
Yeah,
All
so
right, y'all.
like
I gotta get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody that's here. There's too many to name. All the smoke. We're gonna
Hey, Sharon, I'm gonna
crash
try to
again.
pull up.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
so
All right. Speak to y'all soon.
Out of the mud, Cody. I was in the office and this dude that was a multimillionaire came in. And when I say the whole energy in that room changed of the women, so I'm saying, I know we don't want to say that money changes the energy of women, but I have seen it in reality that they just
No,
start.
I can guarantee it will, but that don't equate respect.
I don't know.
Cody,
It
can you tell
does.
me a
It
job where a
does.
man
How
make $50,000 a year?
wealth
Like, what does he do?
equates to
A
Shit, I
lifeguard.
don't know. You got to have a job to even know about a job.
Oh
Probably like
yeah, I don't have a
Amazon or one of them
job,
shit. They
so
probably make that shit in Amazon.
yeah. But how old is somebody working at Amazon?
If you think the average working the age of the average working class, you understand what I'm saying? The average age of the working class, what would that be?
That's what I'm asking you. I'm just trying to figure out a 30